Oh, I was muted. What's good, man? How you been?
Good man, just finally happy I'm able to get on weapon wheel, man. I know we trying to coordinate me coming on, man, but appreciate the invite again.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you'd be busy.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy, man. I got 4 kids, man. It's just
four.
yeah. I just it's crazy. We just had our newborn. He's 7 months now, so we got a 9-year old, 5-year old, 2-year old, and a newborn, basically 7 months.
It's way too many kids.
Yeah, yeah, tell me about it, man. And the 9-year old and 5-year old, they're in sports, so sports just started. So they do like travel soccer and baseball and all this other shit. It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
I'm gonna have two kids max and a dog.
I got 4 kids and a dog. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of work. But it's cool though. Like the 9-year old, 5-year old, they're into gaming now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that I want to skip right to that stage where I can like teach my kids gaming.
Yeah. That's actually cool. Like to see them. We have all the consoles. Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. Got the NES Classic. And it's cool to see my 5-year old. He'll fire up the NES Classic and play like Ghosts and Goblins and Castlevania.
I worry about stupid things though. Like, what if my kid is like trash at games? Like, what, what if my kid is like Kid Smooth at
Oh,
games?
that's
I will be
getting
upset.
angry.
I'll be like, listen, I'm too good at games for my kid to be. But that's like how it is. Like in sports, every every Hall of Famer, their kid is like always trash at the same sport. What if my kid is garbage?
Oh, that's funny. I mean, I don't know. My 9-year old. I guess they're okay at games. I mean, I don't know. Like it's kind of hard for me to tell because they don't like they're not playing like Sekiro or anything like that. They're not or Dark Souls or anything. They're playing you know, uh, like Madden and Minecraft and uh, sports games. We'll play some platformers, Ratchet and Clank,
And what
stuff
is
like
like,
that.
what do kids nowadays like? What is supposed to be their starter game? Because clearly for us, our starter games had to be like Donkey Kong, Mario, Sonic. Like,
Yeah,
what is a kid starter game in 2019?
I tell you what, man. For my 9-year old, it's Fortnite.
Oh no, I can't do it.
The
No.
rate I'm saying, it's scary because I call it the Fortnite factor. Like it makes me think like in 20 years, like everything might be like Fortnite.
No, I don't want my kid's first game to be nothing like Fortnite, man. I'll be upset.
Yeah. I
I'll
mean,
turn it off.
that wasn't my 9-year old's first game because he started playing like some of the games that I was playing, like Ratchet and Clank and like some of the like Crash Bandicoot. Like some of the games are easy for him to pick up, but now all he wants to play is Fortnite because that's all his friends play.
Even though I hate Fortnite, I can't I can't deny to get a good grasp of like some basic mechanics. Fortnite wouldn't be bad because it's you got to maintain. You got to do all the crafting. You got to do
Hmm.
there's a lot of platforming. Then there's the
Yep.
shooting. Even though I hate the game, I can't deny like it would teach them a lot of the basics. Mm.
Yeah, it
Multiplayer.
would. It would. It's
Do it
probably a
like
good
I
like.
did. Plop them in a room with a Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog and Street Fighter 2 and say, have at it.
Mm.
There you go.
That's what I did.
Yeah, but it's amazing. My 5-year old's actually pretty good. Like he plays Mario on the classic, and he plays uh what's it on the Switch? Arms.
Yeah.
He plays a lot of arms. He's actually pretty good at arms. He beats his 9-year old brother at it.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what's
and
up.
he's got the moves down. I mean, he's nine. My 9-year old's like, "Oh, you're cheating." I'm like, "Nah, he plays this a lot. He's good."
My I don't know if y'all encountered this. My brother actually used to get really upset when he lost to me when we were younger. Like he used to get furious. Well, I used to just destroy him
Wow.
in a lot of fighting games, racing games, and fighting games, and like any type of multiplayer we would play, he would get hot.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with any brothers, but I had friends who had older brothers, and we play like Madden or something on the Genesis, and Like the older brothers would get mad and just wail at them if they lost.
That sounds about right.
Just hit them.
I mean, what else can you do? Like, they ain't good enough to beat them, so they get mad and try to fight.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I think it's a bitch. I got a tornado warning.
Oh, that's
What?
if everything goes to plan, you know, I plan to have kids like maybe 3-4 years. Then they'll be born in the, you know, during the PS5, the next Xbox era.
They're gonna be the early adapters of Stadia and game streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it'll be well integrated. You think about it by the time they get involved. Like, if you talk about having kids in 4 years, shit, the PS4 or PS5 and Xbox is supposed to come out, what, like next year?
Next year, yeah.
I can't wait to tell my kids ancient stories of things called memory cards and rumble packs and what?
I tried to tell my 13-year-old about memory cards yesterday. It was over his head.
Let me tell you about a time where we had to use memory cards and blowing cartridges.
And you know, times of when for whatever reason, I can't remember why I didn't have a memory card, but used to I know I beat at least one game with no memory card, just didn't turn the thing off.
I was talking to my boy last night, and apparently that was a thing like on the later PS2s. I had the fat one, and I got a Gen 1. And my PS2, I was able to use my PS1 memory card. I used that the whole generation.
My sound is low. Hold on, y'all. Let me.
Who sound low, mine?
They said I'm low. Hold on, let me turn this.
Oh, man, you sound fine to me.
Yeah, you sound fine to me. That's crazy. I think about memory cards. That seems like just like yesterday.
That's because we old.
Big facts.
Hey, y'all, are we live already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just plugged in this mic. How does it sound?
Oh, this is not good.
Cool.
You're good.
Hey, if I drop, it's because my internet's gone out because apparently we're under a tornado warning. So
hey, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, just like if it goes out. This is crazy. I live outside DC, so we we don't get tornadoes.
Apparently you do now.
Yeah, right.
Thinking about getting that Astro PS4 controller.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a tornado warning.
For 200?
Can you let me know, like, if you see anything outside, if something?
What makes you think I'm gonna be up there?
She's like, right. I ain't about to die to tell you nothing.
She said, "What? She said, what makes you think I'm going to be upstairs?"
Somebody got to be the lookout for the tornado.
Yeah, sorry. Are you sending the kids down here? Okay. Okay. Is it dark outside? I don't know. I've never been in a tornado. My wife's like, yeah, I'm not going to be upstairs.
So you just thought that she was going to be your lookout.
Yeah, I thought I said, come downstairs if you see anything. She's like, I'm not going to be upstairs. Hey, BG, we said we wanted to, man. We said we wanted to.
Oh, well, listen, man. I'm not going over 2. Whatever it takes. Like Avengers trailer, whatever it takes. I'm not going over 2.
No, I hear you, man.
Whatever it takes to not go over 2. Right, babe?
But it's cool though when they get old enough to start gaming. That's actually really cool when you start taking like GameStop and stuff, and that's really cool to see.
Nah, I built my kids their first rig, or I got them their first rig a little over a month ago.
Oh, nice.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Chat, I just want y'all to know we will be promptly leaving here at least 5 minutes before Game of Thrones start, which is what's that 9 o'clock, right?
9 o'clock, yep.
So yeah, we will.
So how long is that from now? I'm on the West Coast.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, approximately 2.5 hours. So yeah.
Okay, cool. I ain't never seen Game of Thrones, believe it or not, because I'm too cheap to pay for the subscription.
Oh, well, y'all, anybody who knows me, I ain't paying for nothing. So you already
Yeah,
know
bro,
how
I'm
I
not.
roll. I downloaded everything from the freedom of the World Wide Web.
Hey, I don't knock it. When I said like I don't pay for subscriptions, I've never had like even a subscription to World of Warcraft. You'll never hear that from a PC player. I refuse to pay the subscription.
Yeah, I mean, I pay for Netflix, and I'm getting. I got Hulu, but I'm not paying for it. Family member.
Nice.
Sharing is
Yeah,
caring.
Sharing
exactly.
it.
It is.
What up? What up? What up?
Yo,
What's up?
What's up, Bon?
Not much. Relaxing. Tiger won. Game of Thrones is almost over. So I can actually start watching the whole thing through.
What mic are you on?
My Yeti.
Really? It
you
sounds
sound like you hear the whole room open.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a bathroom or a hallway.
Oh no, doesn't have my Yeti on. It has my webcam mic. Interesting.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
Yep, sounds like low quality webcam trash.
What about now?
Yeah, you're good now.
That was interesting. Maybe that's why I sounded weird last week too.
There you go. That sounds much
The
better.
Windows like changing mics and shit.
Well, if you plug in your webcam, sometimes it picks up whatever. Finish Evil Within frame rates is what they should call it.
Yeah, I mean, I
frame rate
figured
in that game, the hard is trash.
I figured by now. I played it at launch, and I figured like well after launch they would stabilize the frame rates.
Nope.
It's Bethesda. Why'd you think that?
Bro, like you got to run that to get 60 frames like locked. You got to run that shit at 1600 by 900 to 720p.
Wow.
And even at 1600 by
what kind of settings? I'm thinking
it doesn't matter. Changing
settings
the settings doesn't change anything in the game.
Well, add that to the list of games I wasn't planning on buying anyway.
And it's even worse on consoles, I heard. But
Everything's
yeah, you
worse
got to
on
run it at
consoles.
16. You got to run it at 1600 by 900. It doesn't even go to 60 frames. With G-Sync, it stays locked to 72, which is just an oddball ass number.
Yeah.
You have a 144 hertz monitor?
Yeah.
That's why.
No, I'm saying even if
it divides it in increments of that 144. Some games do that on the 144 hertz.
It's weird.
It is.
Kids Move probably. He said he probably won't be in today, and Blandrew won't be in today. I sent Visions an invite. So,
God.
Yeah. Why you hating on my man Visions?
You ain't bringing Holy back?
Oh, listen, Holy. If you in the chat, listen, you gotta sit one out, bro. You gotta sit this one out because we trying to get out of here on time to watch Game of Thrones.
Well, whenever I host, we get out of here on time. It's when you host, we go an extra time.
Hey man. Listen, I gotta say too, like, I know everybody thinks it's cool and it's gonna be funny when y'all request bad games for us to play, but it's actually not fun at all. Like, I literally sat.
I haven't been telling you this for the longest time.
Yeah, you have. I ain't listening to you.
See that, Jack? It's only relevant to mention when it happens to him.
Oh man.
Can y'all actually like give us good games to play? I know it's all ha ha on paper. Me playing Farming Simulator sounds good on paper.
Yeah, because you play games like a slave. You stay farming in the cotton fields of EXP.
Right, until you actually get to play Farming Simulator and you like, yo, this is not funny at all. There's nothing funny about me playing Farming Simulator for 4 hours. First of all, that's not an entry-level game.
You.
That game is actually like more complex than you would think. Like they actually use real farming terms, and I was lost.
I mean, it's a farming simulator, BG. I mean,
right,
I know, right?
These PC simulators are hardcore.
What the hell?
No casuals allowed.
I can't wait till somebody gets BG to play Football Manager.
Oh,
well,
man,
at least I'll understand. At least I'll understand all the terms because I actually
no.
It's soccer,
See,
bro.
you already messed up because Football Manager is about soccer.
It's soccer.
Oh nah, chill. I don't.
Yeah,
He
this is
said at least I know.
UK,
He
bro.
said at least I know all the terms. Like, nah, dog, that's soccer.
But wait,
got it all
isn't there an American football simulator? There's not
No,
like coach.
manager.
Like there's not.
Not that I know of. No,
There was like a coach
I
one,
don't
like
know.
EA had out like 1 year, I think, where you could like run your own franchise.
That was a long time ago.
But then they
They
just
probably do
turned.
that shit in Madden.
But yeah, you can just do Madden franchise mode. What's the point?
Yeah.
Well,
But
yeah,
guess who's about to get a football simulator donation soon?
nah, chill. Let me
Nah,
tell you.
man.
I literally
I think I might have that from a Humble Bundle.
like my father's a huge like football fan, like soccer fan. But like, you listen, bro, I can't tell you nothing about the rules of that game. Like, I can't even tell you when dudes is offsides. I've been like, I don't get it. Like, why is he offsides?
They got
I don't
offsides in
know.
soccer. I have no idea.
Bro, you got to be quiet before somebody does donate. You just giving them more reasons.
But yeah, I fell asleep playing Farming Simulator. Like, woke
Bruh,
up.
that joke was
Bruh.
crazy. I thought you were joking at first.
No, I did that. I ate some shrimp fried rice while I was playing. Next thing you know, I literally don't remember falling asleep. I just remember waking up.
Bro?
Yo, I felt like somebody drugged me. Real talk. I just woke up and was lost as to what was happening. I was like, oh shit, I'm live. Like, and so I did 4 hours of Farming Simulator with all this jargon that I don't understand.
Wait,
Harvesters and all these
4
teams.
hours?
Listen, I can.
You gotta do 8 hours, dog.
Nah, and then I started.
No, the Patreon rule is 8 hours.
It's 4.
No, it's 8.
4. It's 4.
Can I be heard?
I gotta tell Holy we're full.
Yeah, chill. Tell Holy chill. Today.
Next week.
Y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
And then I started playing Jump Force yesterday too. I'm almost done. I did 3 hours. That is one of the worst. You can't even call that game a fighting game.
Hold up. Jump Force is one of the greatest games this year.
Okay, why are you trolling?
Well, that explains it all.
Yo, this game is garbage. Like, as a fighting game, this game is like they can do level 5 special moves like they're 1 frames and then there's no recovery for it. Like, if they do it and it misses, there's like no recovery. They automatically go back into blocking. I'm like, what is this shit?
No, there is recovery, man.
Bro, there's no recovery frames on like half of those special moves, dog. Like, you can't punish them. It's trash.
You haven't played the game long enough to know.
That game trash, bro. Stop it. Stop. That game is nothing but fan service. It's nothing but a whole bunch of my favorite anime characters in one game. It has nothing else to offer.
To be fair, most anime games are like that. They're
trash. Yeah, and they're trash. So, it's trash, bro. Before we get into the intros, Jack, this was funny. So Jack, I called Jack out for eating pizza from Memphis, right? Because imagine eating pizza from Memphis, and he puts the cup of the place he's eating at up to the screen, and it had the number on it, and somebody on Twitter called the number at the store asking for him.
Oh my god, bro! People. I'm giving whoever did that a hell, y'all. So, okay, this happened, right? So I posted a pizza. I'm like, all right, I was out trying a new spot, and BG was like, pizza from Memphis or whatever. So the cup said New York style pizza or whatever. So I showed him the cup. I'm like, it's New York style though. Yes, but it had the number on. I should have known not to post the shit. Some goofy ass troll called up there. I'm eating pizza. They like, John. I said, John. And then they like, is it John here? I'm like, so I'm knowing I'm like, huh? No, like that phone ain't for me. Like, no. But it ain't even that many people in there. It's like 4 people in there, bro. I'm like, oh my god, this shit is crazy. I just ignored. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm like, that's not even me, dog. I don't. You got the wrong guy.
He got caught locking.
I can't even
crazy.
I can't even be mad at that. That is the funniest shit. Nigga called asking.
I should have picked up the phone and cuffed him the fuck out.
You should have.
What the hell, yo nut ass?
I wouldn't even thought of that. That was genius. I can't even. You can't even be mad at that.
People weirdos, though. My sisters thought that shit was funny. I was like, that shit
is hilarious.
That shit is not funny, dog.
Nah,
people weirder, bro.
That shit funny.
No,
Chief. Stalker shit, bro.
I know. This joint crazy. I can't even.
Is there a John here?
Why are people paying trolls for Holy not to come on?
What happened?
Trolls are paying Holy not to come on again.
Oh well. Well.
All right, let's do these.
Troll.
Let's do these intros.
I need Smooth here. We need to make some bets so these goddamn Sixers can win. Finish the Evil Within 2 Patreon stream. Check that out if you guys are interested in seeing it. Pretty decent game. Thought it was good. Performance is trash. Outside of that, let's get this podcast going.
All right, Kevin.
Hey, what up? Appreciate you having me, Glorious Kev. Come see me every Saturday night, twitch.com/thepixelcrashers, Saturday night, 7 p.m.
All right, Visions.
It's Visions.
All right, Vic.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I don't have anything to pimp. I'm not a YouTuber. Just hit the like button.
All right, but yeah, y'all all know him from Twitter. Some of you probably do. Enrique, it's Enrique, right?
Yep, it's Enrique. Yep. Yeah, what's up, everyone? It's Enrique. Basement Radio Arcade Podcast. We podcast every Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You can find us on YouTube. Come check us out.
Jack.
What's good, everybody? Hope everybody having a good week, man. What's good with y'all?
All right, Jimmy.
What's up, man? J Mega, I'm in here.
All right, let's get right into it so we can get out of here on time. Hit the like button.
Kev, have you ever been on this podcast before?
I haven't been on in a minute.
I see.
Last time I was on here was when Uncharted 4 came out.
I see you seeing Alex acting up on Twitter.
What you talking about?
Oh no, it's Alex.
Oh, I know Alex. I'm saying what you talking about cutting up. What we doing?
Acting up with Steam. You know
I think Kev with him, right? I think Kev rocking with that.
Well, the Epic Store? Fuck that Epic Store bullshit.
No, I mean with him just like slobbing all over Gabe Newell.
Oh nah, it ain't even about that. I give a fuck about Steam either. I care about my security.
Oh man,
damn, Steam don't have much of that anymore either.
I ain't never had a security issue with Steam. I done had multiple with the Epic Store, and I ain't even spent no money on it.
Oh shit.
Well, hit the like button. You know, check out the links in the description. We're on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, Spotify. Hit the notification bell. Shout out to Aver Media and Beard Guard. Hold on, let me pull up this script real quick.
The Beard Guard.
The Beard Guard.
Are we gonna have people crying and complaining again?
Shout out to the Beard Guard. The Beard Guard is made to protect your beard, aid in locking oils, butter, balm, and moisture. Shut up. You just mad because you don't got no facial hair. Shut up. Let me read the script. People might actually need this. The Beard Guard is made to protect your beard, aid in locking oils, butters, balms, and moisture. It's meant for indoor use, but it's also good for protecting against harsh weather conditions that will dry out your beard. They come in different colors and patterns, as well as can be customized to your liking. Okay.
You sounded like you had a hard time with that.
Man, no, I didn't.
I have a hard time understanding why people need a beard guard.
Didn't you just listen?
Exactly. Just explained it.
I don't have a full beard, so I don't.
Then he just said you don't have any facial hair.
Nah, I do. I got a goatee. I just don't get more than that.
Bro, it's not called goatee guard. It's called beard guard.
Oh, that's all.
Easy.
I gotta make the goatee guard.
This is crazy.
I ain't buying no goatee guard either.
Oh, come on.
All right. The first thing we can talk about. So yeah, any PSN name change finally came into play this week. Anybody actually changed their name?
Nope.
Yeah, I took mine.
I was about to say I didn't have a reason to. So
would you change it to Jimmy B. Spreading?
Wow.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Who you talking to, dog?
What you change it to, Jimmy?
Nah, Jimmy B Gaming. That's all.
All right.
Shout out to the person on Twitter who pointed that out. They told I was laughing at y'all not having yours, and he showed me mine. So I had to hurry up and grab it before somebody took it from me.
Oh, because it was J Mega Games before, right?
Nah, it was Mega Mills before.
Oh yeah. For some reason somebody has
all my names are taken.
And now none of my games work.
What do you mean?
Nah, that's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a joke. Yeah, somebody still has the regular Broken Games HD name, so I still got the Broken Games HD with the hyphen. And the thing is, that whoever has it, they just made it just to troll me because they're not using it. It has 0 trophies, no trophies.
Even like I was telling you, even if they changed their name, you still wouldn't be able to use it though.
Yeah,
they would have to give you that account.
They can't delete the account.
Even if they deleted it, I don't think that name.
So wait, you mean only change your name to something people have never had?
Yep. Yes, and whatever you change your name to, you always had that name. So like, how Jimmy changed his name to Jimmy B Gaming, if he go back to Mega Mills, nobody will ever be able to use Jimmy B Gaming either. See what I'm saying?
Hard troll.
That's good to know.
I was thinking about doing it just to get lock up a name if I wanted to change it, but yeah, I don't know.
Wow, that sucks.
That's actually good to know. Yeah, that's good info.
That sucks, bro.
I haven't heard anybody lose any progress or saves, but it's still people on Twitter fear mongering. Oh, I'm scared. I just don't want to lose all my trophies.
Well, it's probably happened to like one or two people, so they had to put that out there.
Yeah, the thing is it's a known list of games. Like it's 45 games in total that you could possibly have an issue with. It's 10. I think it's like 10 of them that's critical. Like they'll say like the MLB The Show games, I think that's if you switch your name, you might be fucked on that joint. Like all the MLB The Show games. And there was a couple of more, but I haven't heard anybody on Twitter yet say, they lost anything. So
okay. All right, cool. So I guess I'm just sticking with the name that I got now. But it's
Mags and Clips.
Oh, that was my old one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, BG, I found your old account. I got it. Sign in information.
Yeah, I had given Jack Move my old PSN account when I switched to Broken Games HD. And that account probably got like, I think I had at least like 20 platinum trophies in that game. And in that account. But I gave it up and just started a new one on Broken Games HD.
Oh,
I ain't really care.
You going back to Mags and Clips though?
Nah, we good.
That's the old you?
Yeah, that's the old me, man. That's the old me that used to wish disrespectful and terrible things on people. I don't do that no more.
And wear giant fitted baseball hats.
Yeah.
That man used to be big as shit.
True.
That joke was crazy.
You ever look at yourself like 10 years ago? I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Oh, absolutely. Look at your old videos. Yeah, it's crazy.
Even not even old videos, just life.
Yeah. All right, so the newest pretty cool mod for Resident Evil 2 Remake is they replaced Mr. X with Jason Voorhees.
Oh, yeah,
that's actually a good one.
Yeah, this one actually looks really like the character model for him is like really good. Of course, it's going to be choppy because Google Hangouts doesn't really make things smooth. But yeah, this mod is like really cool. They keep coming up with like really good mods.
I wish they would make a mod that would increase his walking speed.
I think there was something like that though.
Because you can just outrun him. You can outwalk him.
Yeah, Mr. X ain't no.
I mean,
other enemies.
that's people still scared of him. So what difference do it make?
He's only scary in the fact that you don't know if you're going to open a door and he's going to be right there.
That's my point. People still afraid of his ass. People bitching, I can't kill him.
Once you see him, he ain't no threat at all.
None.
Yeah, he's not hard to get away from.
No. Yeah, there's a full nude Resident Evil mod and people.
There's several of them.
Who is eating on the podcast? How many times have I said there's no eating on the podcast?
No, that was the game. Somebody shooting. That's the Division.
That's definitely playing the Division.
Yeah, I know that sound. That's Jimmy.
Can we give Capcom a L for what they did to Resident Evil 2 though?
What?
That's game of the year until further
notice. Okay,
notice,
so in Resident Evil 2, if you beat hardcore mode with either character with an S rank, I think you might even got to get an S plus. You can get an unlimited rocket launcher with Claire. Claire. You get an unlimited rocket launcher with Claire, and you can get like an unlimited minigun or some shit with Leon. They made it to where they released a DLC pack to where you could pay $5 and you could just buy this shit. That is a fucking L, dog.
That's an L if you pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, the game's already been out for a long ass time.
I'm just saying though, it make the game way easier. Like people gonna buy this shit.
I mean, if you trash,
nah, that's a L, dog. They should have never did that.
I'm not paying for it personally, but
it's people that are gonna do that though.
That's something.
Yeah. And they trash. It's just like when people were buying easy fatalities in Mortal Kombat. They trash too.
That's some bum ass shit, dog. I can't condone
that. This is bum ass shit.
I'm not mad at people buying fatalities though, because you still gotta like beat somebody to actually use it.
Yeah,
if you can't input a fatality, you probably ain't beating nobody online.
True. That's true.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Don't monetize anything these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm more mad at the people that pay for the shit.
Facts. So in some news that'll make you feel real shitty about yourself. So there's a kid, and I think they said he's either 14 or 15 years old. His name is Septic. He's a Fortnite player, and he makes six figures already.
Damn.
Six figures playing. He's 14 years old, makes six figures playing Fortnite. What the fuck are you doing with your life?
Shout out to him, shit.
Can I get him to pay my student loans? Fuck.
I know, right?
Man, in his bag right now. I ain't mad at that.
Oh, I ain't mad at young man. Do your thing. I mean, wish I let my 13-year-old play.
What's he, like a Twitch streamer or what?
Yeah, Twitch and YouTube. You can look him up. His name is Griffin Septic. Septic is his YouTube name. Spikowski. Might be Russian or
Whoa,
something.
whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. I said something else at first.
No, that's his name.
Oh, shit.
God damn. This joint crazy.
His last name is Spikoski.
And he's 14 years old?
Yeah, like 14, 15, 16. He makes 6 figures already.
Damn.
He don't even know what to do with that money at that age. Like, what do you do?
I don't know what to do with that money now,
Hopefully
bro.
his parents aren't taking it.
You know they are. You know they are.
Parents probably,
Hopefully they're taking it and putting it into a bank account.
parents probably spending it.
Is it bad? The first thing I thought, like, this kid is making 6 figures. The first thing I thought is he's gonna pick up like a serious coke habit by the time he's like 20.
Oh, that's definitely possible.
Yeah,
It seemed like true Hollywood stories.
yeah, that's what happens with like child stars. They make a lot of money and their life always ends up in disaster.
They
Bro,
become cokeheads.
did you see Ninja when he accidentally turned on his camera and he didn't know he was streaming, bro? That motherfucker looked dead. I'm like, what the heck, bro?
Might not be a look.
That joy look, bro.
Yeah, he looked like he
Not
plays
coked up.
Fortnite for a living. Yeah, he looked. That's what that looked
That
like.
joint, he look undead, bro. Like that joint. Oh my.
Vitamin D deficiency will do that to you.
Yeah, no, he don't go outside. He look real pale. I'm like,
Drink
people-
straight energy drinks and shit.
Yeah, that's where he was grabbing when he realized he was on camera.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure them energy drinks are trash for your body.
Oh, they are.
Oh yeah, nah, they are.
They
are.
banned them in
Look terrible.
They banned them in high school. I think like right after I finished high school, they used to have them in the cafeteria. They banned them because kids were just crushing them so much. Kids are having heart attacks. Kid had like a heart attack at gym playing basketball or some shit.
Damn.
Yeah, they're worse for you than alcohol.
I mean, especially if you're young and developing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's from Long Island, by the way, and yeah, like I know they got a lot of them just drink it for promotion. But if I was them, listen, I would just keep that thing on my desk for product placement. I wouldn't be drinking it.
Nah, don't do that shit. You're gonna fuck your life up.
Hey man, but shout out to that kid. Hopefully he doesn't start doing coke.
He hasn't started already.
I mean, at least he can afford it.
Right.
That's terrible. $1,000 a day coke habit. He can afford it.
I picture him in a condo. You know, he got a yacht somewhere and like three naked chicks in his house. One is probably lying dead on the floor from an overdose. That's how I see his life
Oh, man.
in a few years.
Hey,
I don't wish it.
Hanging out with 20-year-old women.
At 15.
Yeah, doing lines off each other's stomach and shit.
God.
Sounds like a night in Brooklyn.
No, man.
Oh wow,
Bro.
You loved it last time you was in Brooklyn. Stop it.
I will say this: every stadium needs to be built like the Barclays Center.
Oh, you actually like that egg shape? You like the way it's shaped?
I'm just saying, the parking, you don't have to wait long to get in or out. You just go to a random garage, pay them $37. They park your car.
Man, you dropped the
Let me
price.
finish. They park your car, then you go into the arena. You come back to the parking garage out of the arena. They bring your car down within minutes and you're out. You don't have to wait in any long lines. You're not stuck up in traffic at the Link or the Citizens Bank ballpark. Bro, I was on the way home on the highway in 5 minutes.
Yeah, the highways are
$37.
literally 5 minutes away.
Damn.
Look, you're paying $20 to $40 in Philly anyway, and yet when you get out the stadium, you're waiting an hour to get out.
No, I'm gonna keep it.
Center,
God damn.
you're out in
Oh,
5
I'm
minutes.
talking like 15 at the most.
No, I'm gonna keep it real.
Hey, at least
He
parking
got
in
lucky.
Philly's nice, but that ain't the case in Seattle.
Nah, he got lucky. To even get through there like that was the time that he went.
Me?
Yeah, it was the
No
time.
way. It was packed all weekend. It was WrestleMania weekend.
What time was it that you went on the highway though?
It was probably on the road like 11:15.
Yeah, at night, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's why. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying normally after any sporting event, it's a nightmare to get out of.
Yeah.
Nah, Brooklyn is popping like that though. Dog.
I'm just saying that stadiums not having a designated parking lot and having the parking spread out everywhere is a better idea.
Yeah, true. A lot of
Well,
people
you enjoyed your time in Brooklyn.
Oh, it was the best NXT ever.
Didn't somebody call you Drake?
I can call Drake everywhere I go.
Oh Lord.
Oh man. All right.
And you all thought it was a white girl thing, but it happened in Brooklyn too by black
Oh,
girls. There you
man.
go.
Okay, Bond.
At least Brooklyn's got some semblance of taste.
All right, you got it, Bond. You
But your food is still trash. I was shitting all morning the following day.
That's what you get for going somewhere.
Brooklyn food ain't hitting, Bun. That ain't what
Nah,
people-
Oh my
he stopped at one of them Arab
You told me
stands.
that food was hitting over there. Hold on.
He probably ate some street meat and like
Yeah, he ate some street food.
All right.
Jesus
Only the
Christ.
people who don't come from New York eat that.
Yeah, they be just getting random meat off the side of the street. Oh, let me get that pork skewer. Like, no, why are you eating that boil? Like, what's wrong with you?
Probably ate a rat.
You probably did. You probably did.
Caught right off the side of the road.
Right.
And street meat sounds like a bad porno. No offense.
It's like, yo, they was like, yo, give him an extra side of rat for Drake.
Oh no.
Oh boy. All right. Anybody seen this World War Z gameplay? It's actually looking pretty decent.
Oh yeah,
I saw a little bit of it.
That game looked fire.
Just so y'all know, it does have a $40 entry point. So just know what it's hitting for.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a $40.
I believe
Not
it's. I'm excluding that because they can keep it.
Ain't them the dudes that wanted to put the online in Days Gone? Or am I tripping?
Folk, I don't remember. But it's. I think I'm even though I don't like to trust reviews, I think I'm gonna wait till like at least the reviews come out. If it's at least like above a 70, I might want to check it out.
Oh yeah, that World War Z looked fire though. That shit looked
Right.
fire.
The zombie hordes look pretty impressive.
Does it look like any other game that y'all seen?
Hey, it looks better than that. Days Gone. It looks better.
It looks
Well, I
better.
mean, a lot of games look better than Days
Does it
Gone.
look like
Days
any
Gone
other
was
game y'all
trash.
seen before?
It was
Listen,
like
It's like a third person Left 4 Dead.
It looks it looks like it looks better than that overrated Left 4 Dead game that y'all love so much.
I'm gonna ignore that, but what I'm gonna say is, doesn't it look like Overkill's The Walking Dead game?
No,
The game never came out, man.
I want they canceled.
Yo, why y'all
No,
keep saying it never came out? It
I was in the beta.
It came out on PC.
it came out on Steam. That's what it is.
Damn, y'all said it never came out.
It came out on Steam. I was in the beta.
The
beta
console
was
Yeah,
version.
they canceled the console version after the performance issues. Well, sales issues, I should say.
So I'm gonna
This is
need
what happens
some.
when you put out bad games. Stop releasing
Yeah,
bad games.
it was just like the other Walking Dead game. I didn't understand why they did that. It was just like the first one that came out.
The only Walking Dead game I ever played was by Telltale. I don't
Someone
know
at the
about
door?
these other ones.
So if I get the game, who partying up with me though? What's up?
You and J Mega, what you mean?
Oh, you ain't getting it, Jack?
Nah.
Look at Jack. You already know Jack plays.
If I get Days Gone, I'm definitely not getting that shit.
Jack, I feel like your taste in games is so limited.
It's really not. This is the thing about me. Like, I can see past a lot of bullshit. I don't know if they come from me just being. I don't know, bro. I can see, but like a lot of people get mesmerized by fuckery. I'm not that dude. I see past it. Oh, we have big, expansive worlds and enemies like you've never seen before. And
10 million planets.
before, like
Yo, Jack.
Hey man, hey, people almost fell for the jig with the 10 million planets and what's the name?
Oh God!
Yeah, I was front and center day one for that.
10 million planets? What?
I knew it wasn't true, but I had to see.
We almost fell for the jig.
Cool. I ain't fall for nothing.
Was that No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Quintillion procedurally generated planets or something like that?
Yeah, they lost me at procedurally generated.
Let's be real. People was ready to buy the game just off of that. Like what? we was ready to just like throw it money. I ain't fall for it though in the end though. So. What else we got? So this Xbox SAD edition is confirmed to be coming out pretty soon for like $250.
That's about $100 too much.
Too much money.
Yeah. Price it at about
$100 for an Xbox is too much money.
I mean, some people like to take their L boxes. Let them have their L box.
I think 200 would be fair for that, but not 250.
Yeah, 200 be fair.
Yeah. 250 is just a rip off. I wouldn't pay it. I wouldn't pay 250 for it.
But people will.
I mean, just to put it out there, because I know Smooth is probably gonna say that too, and I think I heard him say it. The regular one is $250, and I know a lot of Xbox dudes will defend that. I have to agree that if you move the optical drive, it should be cheaper. So anybody that's complaining about $250, I think you're right. It is a little bit too much. It should be like around $199.
Is it based on the S or based on the X?
It is an S. It is an S with pretty much the optical drive ripped out.
So it says the console design is exactly what you expect. It's an Xbox One S without a Blu-ray, and it's a 1 terabyte hard drive, and it comes with Comes pre-installed with copies of Forza Horizon 3, Minecraft, and Sea of Thieves.
How Forza Horizon 3 though?
So that's
fire.
So they're charging you $250 for the games then.
Yeah, that does make it make more sense when you hear that part.
Yeah, I still think it's too expensive.
It's too expensive, yeah.
It's arguable.
And
Because you can get those games on Game Pass, right?
Yeah, but you don't own them though. You don't own them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I mean, digital games anyway.
Yeah, but Games Pass got a thing where the games disappear out of the store after a while sometimes if it's not on Microsoft first party.
Yeah, they're going to reveal it rumored April 16th, which is 2 days from now. So
why do it this soon? Just wait for E3. Give them something to cheer about. Lord knows they ain't gonna have no games.
Listen, Microsoft gonna kill this E3. I heard.
Oh God.
I've been hearing that all generation.
Don't hate.
Temper expectations.
Don't hate, man.
Bruh, I came into this generation enjoying Xbox. I was all about the 360.
Well, everybody was.
I mean, yeah, I think that everyone was.
Until the very end, for the last 2 years, I decided we're not ever going to make games again, and that carried into the following generation.
Okay, with them not making games no more. Just put them shits on PC. I've been enjoying it.
These guys thought they were about to be the Valve of console gamers. Oh, we got all the multi-platform games. We don't need to make games anymore.
Hey, if that's how you want to live your life, if that's how you want a game.
Hey, yo, Bond, man. All right, don't you get tired of saying this every week? All right,
Don't you get tired? Don't you get tired of Microsoft not improving?
All right, man. You said that already, man.
You know who he sounds like, Jack? Who he sound like? He sound like the Nintendo guys over at the Wii U. Don't you get tired? Don't you get tired of them not putting out good games for you?
No.
Of course you don't get tired.
I mean, the PC guys are like, their third week in a row still crying about the same thing. Like, that joint not stopping.
I want better games. I don't know about you.
Steam got to answer to that, though. Steam got to do something where they not.
No, they don't. They can get whatever they want.
Steam, even World War Z, they just changed World War Z's logo.
Oh, yeah, World War Z. Yeah, that's exclusive to Epic Game Store, I heard.
Yeah, I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Because Steam is sitting on its ass doing nothing.
Yeah, but how they losing deals that they had already?
Because Steam's sitting on their ass doing nothing. Look.
They just felt like, oh yeah, we're Steam.
Here's how I tried to explain it to people, and people are still dumb and they don't realize it. if you're an NFL free agent, right, and one team offers you $20 million and another team offers you $40 million, who are you more likely to play for?
The Cleveland Browns.
Exactly.
Right,
now
that's a no-brainer.
See, now, hold on, let me finish. Now, let's say you did want to play for the $20 million team, right? You don't really want to play for the $40 million team. What do you do with Team A? You leverage that $40 million. Like, look, I want to play with you, but it's what agents do all the time. Look, I would like to play for you, but these guys are offering me $40 million. They're offering me twice as much. What you got to offer me in return? And you use that as leverage. What people don't understand is these developers, they are using Epic Game Store as leverage against Steam, and Steam still isn't budging. So they're just like, fuck them.
Yep. See, I understand that, but here's what I'm saying. Like, all right, a new game coming out with no established release platform. I understand them having that, but some of these games are just literally just dropping the Steam deal.
That's because it wasn't ever a guaranteed contract.
Right. They was just going to Steam because Steam was back now.
Because it was being promoted, like World War Z was being promoted coming out for Steam. Just like Metro was in the beginning too.
Well, look, if I promote my game,
PC and Steam are kind of interchangeable in that regard.
If I promote my game on Steam, it's going to get more eyes on it.
Right, exactly. So you wanted that promotion, but yeah.
But people don't understand. Like, look, they're just using Epic Game Store to leverage money. Yeah, I guarantee you, if Steam were to match or even increase their thing a little bit,
they would be right back.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't they get more money if they use the Unreal Engine 2?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is up with this game screen tearing?
Maybe we can get them to update the Source engine.
No.
Give us Source 3 or something. I don't know.
No, Valve doesn't need to do anything. Remember, they are a brick and mortar store, but apparently it costs so much money to maintain Steam. Like, oh, look how much it costs Amazon to maintain themselves, they say. Well, Amazon has to worry about tracking, payments, shipping, return policies, hundreds of thousands of individual sellers actually shipping physical goods to a consumer and across the world. What does Steam really have to do? Hold data on a website and transfer it to another computer at a given destination. It's not like they're the ones giving us the servers to play games on.
Yo, Bond, I'm really surprised.
Well, I mean, storage is
Steam,
expensive. I'll give them the storage is expensive.
Bro,
It ain't that goddamn
I've
expensive.
been wanting Steam to improve for the longest. I've been wanting Valve to make new games for the longest. I love a Portal 3, a Left 4 Dead 3, a Half-Life 3.
But you seem like you got a little disdain for them.
I do. Look, I'm not on anybody's team in this gaming thing. The only team I'm on is my own team.
Finally, someone who gets it.
Period.
Hey, hold on, ain't that what I've been saying for years? And you got on, you put me in the awards for that.
For
you
what?
Put me in the CSAs for that same.
No, I didn't put you in anything. That's voted by the people.
Oh man, I've been saying I made that all for myself.
Doesn't affect me, y'all.
It don't affect me.
A panel is not allowed to vote for anybody to go into it.
Oh man,
wow,
niggas crucified me for this type of thing.
And last I checked, you campaigned to be in it.
Man,
that is also true.
Yo, I carried the cross for that type of stance, and
not to mention you bought Booty Front too.
I did too.
Because I care about it.
Hey, speaking of
See, you don't care about you, because if you cared about you wouldn't have bought Booty Front 2.
Hey, hold up. Speaking of Battlefront 2, I downloaded it again, and that shit's still popping, boy. That game's still fire.
Yo, y'all keep saying, like, I don't think people understand. Y'all keep saying people who have this issue is because they hate launchers, they hate clients. It's not that. It's split up.
They're Steam fanboys.
No,
Bond.
I don't like it.
No, Bond. The reason why people don't like the Epic Store is because it's lacking features that every other store has right now.
Agreed.
But
what do they always say about PC?
Emails saying somebody hacked my account.
What do they always say about PC games when we don't have? Oh, well, PC doesn't have cross game chat. Oh, we don't need cross game chat. We have Skype. We have Discord.
Yo, y'all not listening. I'm sitting here telling y'all I'm not a fanboy of Steam and I don't like it. I'm not a fanboy. I just don't like having my library split up like that.
Jimmy, you're a fanboy of Ubisoft.
What the hell did you? What the hell did
you use Uplay and have no issues with it?
You know why?
Why?
I gotta answer for that because it's only a select few little bit of games.
And the Epic Game Store isn't?
No,
they taking whole games. They taking like the Division 2 only came out on Epic. Thank God you play it.
I'm playing the Division as we speak on Uplay.
The problem.
No, you didn't hear what I just said. I'm playing it as we speak on Uplay too. I said, thank God Uplay had it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like the Outer World. I will be playing one on the Microsoft Store.
Well, I would have been forced to. Oh no, hell no. See what I mean?
No.
Look, it doesn't bother me. I just won't buy these games, and I'm not going to buy these games till they come out on Steam anyway.
It's easier. It's easier for you because you play like 2 games a year.
Yeah, right. How many games you beat this year?
But there is no.
How many games you beat this year?
But there is.
Pull up on. Let's go.
Hold on. How many games you beat this year?
There is no way.
How many games have you beaten this year? How many games have you beaten this year?
But there is no way.
Your point is irrelevant until you speak on how many games you beaten this year.
But there is no way.
Damn.
I beat 10 games so far.
Hold on, we not getting an answer?
How many games have you beaten this year?
I beat 10 games so far.
Okay, so I've beaten 8. And most of the games I play are RPGs. So what?
And what platform did you play them on? What client?
He probably played them on Steam. But
exactly. Thank you.
Look. I don't like the Epic Store, and I don't mind waiting. But like I've said before,
Bond. Do you own an Epic game? Do you own a game on Epic?
Go ahead, make your point.
Look, there is no way I'm missing out on Control or Borderlands 3 because. Look, I hate the Epic Store with a passion, right?
Well, you don't hate it enough to not buy the game.
No, I hate it, but I'm a gamer first. And I'm playing the game. I'm playing the games where
I mean,
buy it on a console.
Do not have large backlogs.
No,
it's only going to help you to wait a little while.
Buy the game on a console.
I don't believe in backlogs.
Exactly. Get my man.
After a couple months, the game don't exist no more.
Backlogs are a figment of your imagination.
Look, if the game's
Yeah.
there for more than 2 months, I'm not going to play it anyways.
So then why did you?
So
I had
why'd
no
you
problem
buy
playing
it?
old games.
because I bought it with the intention to play it, but I didn't play it. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's
move on.
why. That's why. See,
Right
you know,
there.
you guys always come at me for only playing one game at a time, but now you're all trying to be like me.
I ain't
You
trying to be
guys,
like you.
Kofi, everybody. Oh, I don't want to buy all these games because I don't get to them in my backlog. Yeah, one game at a time.
No, I'm still going to buy all these games.
And you're gonna
You just
waste
ain't
your
gonna play
money.
it.
And let them hit
saying, I feel that.
exactly. You're gonna waste all your money. And let these games hit your backlog.
And guess what?
Wow.
At least I got a nice backlog to look at. When I'm scrolling
Okay,
to my
you can
new
look at a
games.
backlog while I look at some beautiful bitches.
Oh, yo, Bond, let me ask you a question. I need an answer to
Here
this
we
question.
go.
I need an answer to this question. Do you own any games on the Epic Store?
No,
Okay.
because like my point I was about to bring up, before I was so rudely interrupted. Me myself, like these developers, are using the Epic Game Store to leverage against Steam. Is what I want to see happen with the Epic Game Store and Steam. I want to see the Epic Games. I don't care about using it. I probably won't ever use it. But I want to see it succeed to leverage and put pressure onto Steam. That is the only sole purpose I see of its usefulness. I need it to succeed to leverage to make Steam actually do something.
So what happens if Steam is gone because of this? Then what?
Steam's
Gone.
not going anywhere.
No, what
Gone.
happens? What happens? Just
Gone.
Never
entertain me.
happened.
Entertain me.
People got like hundreds of games on their Steam clients. People aren't just abandoning.
I got about 500 games on Steam, bro. I ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. I got
They got-
like
they got too many
300-400.
But there
games
literally
or
is like not like literally there's not like the last game Valve tried to make was Artifact, a
Oh, that
Hearthstone
game was, I
ripoff,
heard that game was so trash.
and that game's already dead in the water.
So,
That
Bond,
was
let me ask
trash.
you this. So, you're going to miss out on Borderlands 3 and, like, Control? Because it's on Epic
I
Store.
really don't really care about either of those games, to be honest.
What
I already
about...
played Quantum Break.
Do you care about Metro?
Not really.
Oh, my God.
And when it's a game you like, well, then he's gonna have an issue. Watch.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Guess who already said that they will not be on the Epic Store?
Who?
The gods of gaming, CD
Oh,
gods.
CD Goats. Oh,
I like that. CD goats. That even sounds better.
Oh boy.
yeah. Hey.
This man
Cyber-
fanboy over here.
Look, there's,
hold up. But,
there's
Bond, before you
plenty of
continue-
games to play that you don't have to be subjugated to the Epic Game Store if you don't want to.
Right.
Look, all I know is the greatest game of all time, Witcher 3, is only going to be surpassed by
to a minimum.
the second greatest game of all time, Cyberpunk.
And I won't even
2077.
buy that. And I won't even buy that game on Steam. I'll buy it on GOG.
Oh yeah, we support God.
Another
CD
platform.
Projekt.
Jesus. This man.
No.
Well,
But
when you
GOG
buy
is
it on
another-
fire.
GOG, when you buy it on GOG, all the money goes to the CD guy.
and it's DRM free.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, God is dope.
yeah,
I love
my
GOG.
point is like people are all mad at Epic.
Do you think
Why is nobody mad at Valve for not doing anything?
Look, people aren't mad at Epic.
They're mad at Epic.
Hold up, no, let me finish. They're not mad at Epic for no reason. They're mad at Epic because
I know.
they're trying
Yo,
to
whose woman
monop-
is that talking in the background?
It's BG. But they're mad at Epic because they're trying to monopolize the PC market and going against what PC gamers believe in. Choice. Epic is going against everything that PC gamers stand for. Having the choice to choose where you buy your games.
I'm in my house.
I thought they was against corporate slavery.
Mute your mic.
You still have the choice though. Like like as a consumer, you don't have to go to Epic. You can say no. I'm not
But the
gonna support
problem, that's not the point. We
Hey,
want to play the what up?
Ain't PC gamers against being corporate slaves too though?
Yes.
Good point, because a lot of them
but-
are
hold up,
slaves
but
to
the
NVIDIA and
whole
Intel.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Hold up.
A lot of them are slaves to Intel and NVIDIA. Let's be real.
Bro, those Steam fanboys are worse. Like, yo, all Valve has to do is literally hit a button. We're improving the split. Boom. Game over. Problem
it's over,
solved.
yeah.
But because Valve is being too greedy, they won't. And because they're being too greedy, these games were going to keep going to the Epic Game Store. And these developers are going to keep making the point, we're going to keep going to the Epic Game Store until Valve changes the split.
I don't have
I
a
personally
problem.
don't give a fuck if Valve changes it or not.
Yeah,
I just
why
want Epic to
exactly?
improve the situation. I want Epic to improve their shit.
Yeah,
I will happily use the Epic Game Store
That
the
too.
moment my
Facts.
shit stops getting broken into.
But the
Facts.
funny thing is, people are like, "Oh, it's unsustainable. Valve will have to pay." Yo, I'm sorry. Isn't Gabe Newell a billionaire? Since when do you care about his money?
I
We
don't
only
care.
care about their
crazy.
money when we got something to say about it.
And you know what's funny, Jack? They don't be caring about his money when they say, "Oh, they'll wait to buy games on the next Steam sale."
Oh,
They don't care about his money
Okay.
when they say, "Oh, I'm not going to buy the game directly from Steam. I'll go to CD Keys and buy it cheaper." They don't care about his money then, Jack. But all of a sudden, when it comes to Epic giving a better cut, oh, then they care about how the game.
Then they concerned about
this shit is crazy.
Client.
God damn.
We know people don't keep that energy. That ain't nothing new.
Let's keep it. If Epic wasn't a trash ass store, just like the Windows Store, people wouldn't care about buying.
Epic is nowhere near as bad as the Windows Store ever was.
Yeah, the Windows Store doesn't even allow you to play games right.
Windows Store is complete dog shit, right? But the
I'll use the Windows Store
is,
happily.
Like
I regularly use the Windows Store.
The Epic Store, they are just now adding cloud saves.
Yo, but y'all act like this thing been on. This thing ain't even been out 6 months yet. Oh wait, when did this thing officially release?
Like January?
No. The Epic Store. Look, if we're gonna keep it a stack, the Epic Store has been around since Paragon.
Oh, man, stop it.
They just started selling like all this other shit like recently though.
Like, come on.
It was like the end of all this shit. It was like December or some shit.
So if the Epic Store had all the features that Steam had, people wouldn't have issues with the Epic Store then.
No, they'd still cry. They would cry. They would cry about the business practices.
No, because I've heard people say that it's anti-consumer, that they're locking up all these exclusives.
No.
They're not locking anything though, because it's a free client.
Look, don't get me wrong, there are some Steam fanboys who's gonna cry regardless. But a lot of people are just mad because the store is trash. If the store wasn't trash, we wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, I still have a problem with the security, and I'm
because y'all had a problem with Origin when it launched.
Why are you saying y'all? I love Origin.
Well, I'm saying people had a problem with Origin when it launched. Oh, now I got the first 2 Mass Effects on Steam, but now I got to get the 3rd one on the Origin game. It's not fair.
But Bond, people had a problem with Steam when it launched. Like
they did.
People got a problem with everything when it launched.
And that's a bigger point. Everybody has a problem with everything when it launches. The PlayStation 4, the 360, the PS3, the Xbox One. Everybody has a problem with everything when it launches. The whole point is to complain early so the problems get fixed.
He still ain't fixed the Xbox One issues.
It's true.
Xbox One's still trash.
Speaking of anti-consumerism, we get these complaints every week. Everybody calling everything anti-consumer just because it doesn't convenience them. Well, Control now, when you get the digital or retail version, there's different rewards for pre-ordering them, and you get more if you pre-order it on digitally or retail on PS4 than on Xbox. I really don't care because it's like, honestly, most of these pre-orders be like, oh, you get an alternate shirt, or you get a pair of Timbs or something stupid that doesn't really.
You get a gun that's good for like 30 minutes.
I think you get an outfit. I think it's one outfit.
Yeah, you get an outfit.
Look, if you pre-order the digital deluxe edition for the PS4, you also get 1 free extra mission. But people are acting surprised.
Oh my god, a free extra mission.
Yeah, people are acting surprised that a company that has the marketing rights is getting more for their game. Like,
that's essentially what it is.
People are mad at Sony for not allowing crossplay after they invested money into Destiny 2.
Man.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, okay, I understand that sucks. I would love to have crossplay on all my games, but these people invested tons of money into this game. They're obviously not going to let crossplay with other platforms.
I just man, it's just like, first of all, these like, okay, you get an extra mission. This has been going on like for a while. Like it's I don't see it's being anti-consumer just because you pay $60 and somebody else gets more content. That's business. It's not anti-consumer.
This is what I'm gonna say about this, right? I can understand somebody being upset about this. I definitely can. But if you are one of these people that didn't have a problem with Rise of the Tomb Raider being exclusive for a whole goddamn year before it came to PlayStation, if you bought Street Fighter 5 on PS4 and didn't give a fuck where else it came, like, you can't be upset, bro. They've been doing this.
I get upset when they bring this shit to PC because I came to PC to get out of this bullshit.
I'm like, bro, like, y'all know what's going on, bro.
He said, I came to PC to get out of it.
Destiny 1 did this.
Yeah, it's been happening. Like,
yeah,
this shit is crazy.
Well, the thing is, the extra mission, that version cost $80, I think. So it's not even like if you pay, it's not like you pay $60, you're getting an extra mission. You got to pay $80 to get the version with the extra mission. So you paid extra.
Why they just say, hey, $80
all I'm saying is this: if people will probably get what they wanted quicker if they complain more to Valve than they complained about Epic.
Indeed.
Like, hey, Valve, we want to play this game on your client. Why is it there? Oh, because they're going with more money. So why aren't you giving them more of a cut?
Because they're greedy.
People just got to stop calling everything anti-consumer, though. Like, that's getting on my nerves. That's the new thing to complain about. Like, right after the cross-play thing ended, now everything is anti-consumer.
Bro,
like,
when
that word gets thrown out every week. It seems
I hate the word.
When they said exclusive games was anti-consumer, that's when I was done with. I'm like, all right, fam.
I'm like,
I'm with that though. Like, I don't like the idea of buying out third-party games and keeping it on your console.
No. I'm talking about like first-party games.
No, they don't say
first party. I don't give a fuck about a first party.
They don't say
exclusive.
they don't say first party exclusive. They say third party exclusive.
No, dude. So shady. He believes exclusives. Period. He thinks if Sony gives millions of dollars to Guerrilla Games, he believes that game should be on Xbox.
It's a hold up. Isn't so shady an Xbox guy?
Yeah,
well, that makes sense. That makes sense why he says something like that.
Like he says it about first party.
I love when morons say, "Oh, video game consoles shouldn't compete on games; they should compete on features." Like, shut your dumb ass up.
That's stupid.
I'd love to see them compete on games too, but there comes a point where you compete on everything, right?
Yep. Games being the most important. That's why Epic is doing what it's doing. And Steam's just allowing it. Steam's just allowing some new kid on the block to bully them around.
If Epic fixed their security, I'd use it. I'd have no problem with them.
Fuck the Valve is acting like the Steelers and Mike Tomlin right now.
No.
But by the way, Octopath Traveler is coming to PC. I'm sure. I'm surprised that's not exclusive to the Epic Game Store.
Give it a minute.
Not yet.
Take a minute to catch up on the American game trip.
Yeah.
BG, you ever play a game that you have to turn your G Sync off because it creates like awkward screen tearing?
Yep.
Where does that?
I'm playing Ease 8 right now.
Hold up, did you get a new monitor, Bond?
You haven't been paying attention to my channel, have you?
Hell no. What you get?
You better go watch it then.
Bond, I'm sorry.
Everybody gonna be
Just tell me.
Everybody
monitors real well. He know monitors real well.
Everybody copying my setup now.
Nigga, just tell
I don't know about everybody, Chief. I ain't about to do that.
Coming. Even Hard 8's complaining about it now.
I ain't about to do all that, but I might be getting Octopath. I want to try out
Game's
Octopath
trash.
Traveler.
I don't think you'll like it, BG.
The one good thing about it though is people are already planning on making a mod of Final Fantasy VI with the Octopath engine.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That would be fun.
That would be cool.
But the game is not good.
Wow.
It's a grind-heavy game with good music, shitty characters, shitty story, shitty antagonist. It's not good.
It's starting to sound like Launch Destiny 2.
Hey, so Bond, you gonna tell me what monitor you got?
I don't know it off the top of my head. I made a whole setup video. Go watch it.
2 minutes. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bond, man. I don't feel like
it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds of your time for you to watch it.
Bro, I don't feel like giving you another view, man.
Man. Damn. If I ain't worth a view, then it ain't worth you hearing it.
Oh
you right.
That's that YouTube talk, baby.
Yo, I've been having to block a lot of people lately. You know, I enjoy blocking people anyway, so they just make me happier.
Everybody trying to be like me now,
bro. My block list is at like 45 right now.
I block.
That's it. Mine's like at 4,500.
But that's just within a month. Like that's just a month worth of blocking.
I had to block 2 dudes just before the podcast. Dudes tried to blame me for the lack of multiplayer games because dude said, dude said you bought Destiny 1. So this is a problem you created. I'm like, first of all, when Destiny 1 came out, this was well before the whole games as a service thing was like well known. Like, what are you talking about?
Hold on, BG, you blocked the homie so excited. He tweeted me about that.
Yeah, I blocked him.
Hey man, I'm blocked so excited, bro. He a good dude.
later. I'll unblock them later. Like
Alright.
they just be saying stupid. Oh, you support a Destiny 1, so games as a service exists because I'm like, first of all, shut up. Nobody knew games as a service would come from buying Destiny 1. That's not what it was at that time. Like y'all forget what year that was when games as a service wasn't like a necessarily like this popular term and like telling me, oh, because you bought you like first of all, like
I thought you were a Sony guy. Isn't it the Xbox brands doing games as a service?
Uh-oh.
Most of them. And like most games as a service, I have not bought. I bought like maybe 3 games that qualify as games as a service. Like maybe 2 actually. I bought Anthem and the Division 2, and I don't really see Division 2 as games as a service. I don't really see Division 2 as like that. I just don't.
I mean, games as a service doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's implemented poorly.
It doesn't. It all depends on if the content that they bring out is worthwhile.
Right, and if it's worth the money they ask them for.
Yep.
The problem is people don't want to give you what you pay for nowadays.
No.
Pretty much.
It's like Sea of Thieves finally getting a like campaign mode now.
Content?
Yeah, like a year later. It's like
I can't wait.
They got a
It's gonna be
fishing.
lit.
I saw a video of that, bro. I fell asleep watching that shit, bro.
It's gonna
Nobody
be
care
lit,
about
bro.
your elf.
Somebody said Sea of Thieves is popping now. True for false?
No, it's true.
No, that's true. That's true.
I've heard
How is that true?
I've heard people have fun with it now. Like there's content in it.
I
Yeah.
guess, man.
What, you
Hey,
get
Xbox
chase
dude?
different, get chase brown colored pigs now?
Wow. Hey,
You guys hear
Smooth.
me?
Yeah, we
Yeah, we hear you. What's up?
Hey, Smooth. How much longer you got on that Sekiro thing?
I think 18 hours.
Damn. You got 18 hours? God damn.
Hey, man, I'm about to send you a game facts guy so you could finish that.
Yeah, no thanks.
Go ahead and slide me 200 of that after I do it, though.
So wait, Sea of Thieves really popping smooth?
Yeah, it's popping, though. And it's going to be popping even more in 2 weeks.
Don't lie to
yo.
me. Don't lie to me.
I mean, what kind of
What's the
content they adding? Are they adding like
They're adding a
suspense or
campaign.
something?
They're adding a complete campaign to it and arena mode and then the ability to fish and shit.
Wow.
And
Hey,
Okay.
kid, isn't it like a 20-hour campaign that they're adding?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I'm
Well,
hearing
and
about
it-
And
a
it's
game.
coming in.
$100
They're doing it
for
in
the
like
2 months,
I
that's
think they're
worth it.
doing it in like chapters the way they're putting it out. So it's not like this isn't going to be the only campaign. They're just going to keep rolling it out. So
This part 1 or the first campaign. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
Game getting a campaign 2 years later.
So they charge us $60 for a beta,
a
basically.
year later, sir,
Better late than never, I
To
guess.
launch with.
Mhm.
Why are we even talking about Sea of Thieves?
because it's popping.
the division popping, bro?
Division 2 is good.
We're talking about sea of dog crap.
Hey,
Playing
Smooth.
games under EBT pass.
Smooth, you got a problem with the control having more content on the PS4 version than the Xbox version? Does that bother you at all? You care?
Yes, it does, sir.
Why?
Because all right,
Oh, here we go.
the cosmetic part doesn't bother me. It's the fact that it's an extra mission.
Okay.
That's the only thing that
$20
bugs me.
more, though, you get extra missions.
Hey, can I ask you this, Smooth? Did you say something when?
Yes,
Watch Dogs
right here on Weapon Wheel.
Okay.
And Bond almost backed me up, I believe.
Okay.
Say what?
Hold on, he
When
didn't even ask the question. No, hold on.
When I was, when I was criticizing Destiny 2.
I said Watch
That
Dogs.
wasn't his question.
Oh, Watch Dogs?
Yes.
What was Watch Dogs?
It had an extra mission.
Oh, that game was trash.
Oh, so it's only matter if the game's trash or
And
good.
Control might be trash too, though.
But the thing is, I like Quantum Break, though. I really like Quantum Break, and I know Control is going to be exactly like it.
But how you know it's not
Quantum
going to
Break
be
was
like
trash though.
No, it wasn't.
No, no,
No,
it wasn't.
I might get Control. I might.
No, Quantum Break was good. It was just really short.
And
I
buggy
didn't
as
like
fuck. I like it.
I was hyped for. I mean, I'm still looking forward to Control, but like Remedy needs some better animators because like when I look at the motion and the
Can't even
animations,
reload
and
a gun.
You
that's
remember
what I'm
they said, right?
saying.
They
Like,
said
when-
All right,
They only got
have this energy for Days Gone, please.
They only got 5 people on the animated team this week.
I know.
Hold on. Let me stop you
and
right
wait,
there,
this
Jimmy.
is and
When I
that's
complain about a reload animation, y'all agree. But when I complain about a dumbass motherfucker that can't swing a bat, you say I'm complaining.
that's different.
Now that game is old.
And that
though.
they
That game
need
is
better,
2013.
but Remedy needs better animation. But Remedy's poor animation doesn't affect gameplay.
Bond, The Last of Us came out in 2013, though.
And
It's old. Move on.
I'm
Move on.
sorry, but
Move
you
on.
know, Ocarina of Time on N64 didn't have collision hit problems with me trying to stab something with a sword. That game's old.
only-
Yo, you
only
just
you-
compared that to the wow.
Only you had that collision problem anyway in that game. But yeah, I don't know. Remedy needs more. Like Remedy needs a lot more anime. Because if you remember, when one of the Remedy staff, you know, they was talking about Uncharted 4, and like Naughty Dog has like a team of over like probably 50 animators, more than that, maybe near 100. They got like 5 to 10 at Remedy. I'm like, and this is why their animations look so bad, because I was looking at the gameplay of this chick floating in the air, and it looked terrible.
Bro, Naughty Dog overboard. You know they got people that go in like after they mocap the cutscenes, they go back in and animate the faces to like match the actual emotion and shit.
That game's not coming out in 2019.
Hey, I got a question, a serious question though. Why do people like hype up Naughty Dog as like this messiah of developers when they only have one good game? No, they only have one good game though.
All right.
One?
Relax.
Name me the last bad game that Naughty Dog's made.
Uncharted 4.
Just shut up.
What?
Man, your trolling is so terrible. What happened?
No,
it should be better than this.
No, it's not trolling. Like everybody knows, I feel like Uncharted is one of the most overrated franchises.
Overrated doesn't mean bad.
No,
okay,
it's trash,
game, bro.
No,
yeah, you definitely said Jump Force is good.
But you guys, you want to hear something funny about that? I have stated my opinions on anime games don't count because I am very biased towards them. I have stated that.
Okay.
But Uncharted is trash.
I guess 10 million people and all the critics were wrong about Uncharted 4.
Yeah, there's a look. Why wouldn't look?
I mean, critics
so
said that Skyrim was good too. That don't mean it was.
Yeah,
for people that like Bethesda games.
People
I like
say
Bethesda
Fallout
games.
4.
Skyrim
People
trash.
said, people said Fallout 4 is good, but that shit was trash. Like, come on, man.
I like Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 got shit on compared to a lot of other games they've made.
People said Dragon Age Inquisition was trash, but I thought that shit was fire.
Who said Dragon Age Inquisition was trash?
That game was like in the high 80s.
Who are you listening to?
That was Game of the Year.
That game won Game of the Year awards. Though.
Who are you listening to?
I know. There's a lot of people who say it's trash.
Like, bro, as much as I hate Metal Gear Solid, I know that game's not a trash game.
No, Metal Gear Solid was trash.
Oh, shut up, Visions. Anyway.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Isn't this the guy that bought 3 copies of Booty Front?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, your opinions on games.
But what I brought up this week, just a few days ago, regarding Uncharted 4 was my problem with the game is something that, like, you know, I feel like people don't bring up enough, is pacing. Right? People bring up all this other shit that I feel is less important, like, oh, music and you know, atmosphere and ambiance and all this artsy fartsy bullshit that I don't really feel is as important as pacing, right? People will make a big deal out of all that other stuff. Oh, the quality of the fucking music and all this shit in the RPG. But okay, what about the pacing? To me, that's way more important
a lot of
than
people
all that other shit y'all
A
talking
lot of people brought it up in Uncharted 4 though. About how slow the pace of the beginning of the game was.
But people like try to make it seem like people are literally calling like Uncharted like one of the best games. Listen, like I said, because of the pacing issue, Uncharted is not a top 10 game to me. Of this generation. I don't
know about that one.
I named 10 games I feel are better.
And it's not Doom.
What's the 10?
You left out Doom.
And here's the thing. And here's the thing, right? Like, we talking about a whole generation. It's not hard. It's not hard to name 10 games. Like, it's a lot of games that came out of this generation. Naming 10 is not hard. Like, so Uncharted is a top 20 game. It's just not a top 10 to me.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
But you know, a game that's fast paced like Doom, BG don't like that either.
Yeah, see, like for example, right? Like Uncharted to me, like okay, you take a game like Gears has a problem where it's bad pacing because there's too much action and not enough story.
And you saying Uncharted is the opposite?
Uncharted is not the total opposite. Uncharted just has, to me, Uncharted 4 has bad timing with when they put stuff in. Like okay, I feel like the first hour of Uncharted is kind of like pretty dull, and I don't got no problem with downtime.
When I said that, you said that I was wrong.
No, I didn't. I don't know.
Yes, you did, because I said I fell asleep playing that shit.
No, you probably didn't say the first time. I can understand. I fell asleep at certain parts of Uncharted 4. Certain parts, absolutely.
I think the worst paced parts of Uncharted are not even the parts you're talking about. I think it's the parts where the game is like trying to be open world. I don't like them parts where you explore like Africa and shit. I don't really.
Yeah, them parts because of the open-ended segments, it makes things drag on longer.
Yeah, I don't like those parts.
And then that messes up the pacing because you exploring this more open area, which is not really necessary. Like, yeah, it makes the game, that makes you feel like they're taking advantage of the technology of the PS4 versus like what they did on the PS3, but it wasn't really necessary. It didn't really do anything for the game mostly.
Hold that thought real quick, BG. Any vision slander in the chat is reliable to a ban from the chat. So go ahead and keep on.
No, it's not.
So, hey, BG, you know, originally that game wasn't gonna have any gunfights for the first half of the game. You would have fucking hated it then.
Yeah, I definitely would have. Like, I just feel like the beginning is really dull, and then let's be real. You there's no way you can say like Uncharted 4's story is top notch because the part including Sam is absolute bullshit.
I disagree with that,
bro. How they included Sam, like,
but that's not Uncharted 4's fault. That is Uncharted 3's poor fucking. Uncharted 3 is the reason Uncharted 4 is the way it is. Like, how? Because the way it was. First of all, you want to talk about pacing? Uncharted 3 has horrible fucking pacing. It feel like you watching a fucking Saturday morning cartoon the way that it is. Like, you in fucking Syria. Oh, the other parts in fucking merry old England, and then it do a screen wiping. Then you in England. Like, what the fuck? Oh, now we gotta go on a cruise ship and like, bro, come on, bro.
I agree. Here's what I'm saying. In Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, let's be real. When they were making this game, Drake had no brother. It wasn't like they were keeping it a secret till Uncharted 4. As far as they decided, Drake had no fucking brother. That's a fact. Now all of a sudden in 4, like, you know what? But we need to force a brother.
It didn't feel shoehorned in, though. It didn't feel shoehorned in. Like the way they explained it made sense. No,
it did to me. I mean, how? No, because you knew that dude was thrown into that game.
Okay, but wait. The only thing that tells you Drake didn't have a brother is Catherine Marlowe said you're her only child. Okay, he's the only child. Like, so that means it was like, come on, man. How does that fuck up the story?
So Catherine Marlowe knew his mother, his father, his all this other shit.
That was records from the orphanage that we were.
But she just happened to miss out on his brother. No, bro, no.
Yeah, that's not good storytelling.
I mean, I'm sure Star Wars was only supposed to be 3 movies at first. Now they got what, 10 of them bitches? Like,
no.
Star Wars was only supposed to be 1.
No, exactly. It's one movie. Look how many movies they got.
The book had 9 episodes.
Shit get retconned.
Star Wars when it came out wasn't even called A New Hope.
That's what I'm saying.
9 episodes when it came out.
Shit get retconned and changed all the time. Like, the only thing they changed is the fact that he was the only. She mentioned he was the only child, and then in the other game he got a brother. Like,
and
we really say this.
Come on, man. And that's how we end up with trash Star Wars movies because, they got to change a whole bunch of shit because of the shit they want to do later on.
My thing is they didn't have to change a whole bunch of shit to add Sam into the game.
Man,
the way they put him in the narrative made sense.
No, the reason we have trash Star Wars movies is because fucking feminism.
Oh, here we go.
What's the was bashing about?
I want to get into that. But listen, I just think Uncharted 4 has bad pacing and a lot. I just don't like games with bad pacing. Like, a lot of the games y'all praise and love, like Persona 5. I think that game has really bad pacing and it's too damn restrictive.
So y'all still think Uncharted 2 is the best one?
This is what I'm gonna say about Uncharted, right? Uncharted 4 has the best story out of all the games, without a question. I will argue that yes, it does. Watch this. BG, who is Carl Schaefer?
Who is who?
Carl Schaefer.
That's the dude that was 2, right? That was 2 or
what was his importance to the story?
That was the old man, right? In the village.
What was his importance to the story?
He was just the village elder. He wasn't necessarily
what was his importance to the story?
He was just the village elder. He wasn't necessarily important.
He was the people that led them into he was the reason. He was the one that found out that resin was fucking the tree of life bullshit. Remember, he led them people, and then they end up dying and turning and all that shit. You remember he was like what I'm saying. Like, people say Uncharted 2 is the best one, but they don't even remember the story. They don't know what the fuck was going on. Uncharted 4, even though that chapter, I forgot which one it is, in Uncharted 4, where you go back and you talk to the old woman, she tell you about your mother and all that. Even though people say it's poorly paced and all that, That is the most important chapter of the whole fucking.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Everything.
Here's the thing. My memory don't work like that. I could barely remember the story. I can't remember the story of pretty much any game that came out a year ago. Like my memory just don't work like that. Like I remember what's good. I just remember if I enjoyed the story and was it good at the time when I beat it. I can't tell you. That's honestly why sometimes I can't enjoy sequels as much, because sequels come out 3-4 years later and I beat the original game. I can't remember shit what happened in the original game half the time. So sometimes I got to go back and check. My memory don't work like that. So I just know Uncharted 2 had a good story.
It did have a good story. All the Uncharted games got a good story. I'm just saying, like Uncharted 4 story. I can see if you complain about the gameplay, because in my opinion, Uncharted 4 does not have the replay value that the first 3 Uncharted did. I beat those games around 15 times a piece. I've only beat Uncharted 4 twice.
15 times?
Yeah, I have no desire to play Uncharted 4 ever again. It doesn't have the same replay value.
And that's the thing. Like I beat every Uncharted game except 4. Like I beat Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 like at least 5 times each. I beat Uncharted 4 once, and I have no desire to play it ever again.
Me neither. I don't know, but I like. But the thing is, it's not a bad game, and I like the gameplay. It's just like I just don't feel like I need to replay it. Then I don't know. It's weird like that.
Well, yeah, like I said, like I said, my point is just that pacing is very important in games. Too much of anything is bad, and you gotta like time when you put certain things in your game. Like it needs a balance. It don't gotta be completely even, in terms of storytelling and gaming, but there's got to be some type of like smooth transition, up and down, action downtime. It just got to make sense.
One thing I hate about Naughty Dog's game is as far as pacing, it's like towards the end of the game, so they just start throwing all the enemies at you. Like it's just I hate when they do that. They do that in every game.
I actually like that part.
I can't fucking stand that, bro.
Because I know the end of the game is coming.
But it's pointless though. It's like I've killed all these dudes before separately. I can kill them together. Like it's like they trying to throw like a gauntlet at you, but it come off as corny. God of War do the same shit. Challenge rooms, like bro, I already beat these dudes. Like just get to the end of it's like they're trying to pad out the ending or some shit. Like I don't like that shit.
Well, yeah.
Shit corny.
All right. Let's talk about all the people that are excited for this Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order cinematics.
We ain't even got no gameplay yet. Nope. Why are we excited about that?
I don't know.
Because it's a Star Wars Jedi game.
Listen.
But the last two Star Wars games bombed.
I had the tweet written out, right? I had the tweet written out. I was about to say, look at all these weirdos excited for just some cinematics when y'all ain't seen no gameplay. But you know what? Everybody always calling BG the fun police, always telling me, BG, let people enjoy what they got. I'm like, so you know what? I erased the tweet. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna kill nobody's fun today. I'm gonna let them have it. But in my mind, I think y'all all a bunch of suckers.
But you know what? These people are the same suckers for Anthem, because they did the same shit with Anthem.
Anthem was good though.
I enjoyed it. No, and I got excited for Anthem after I saw gameplay and played the alpha. I didn't get excited for no cinematics.
The gameplay wasn't real though.
Technically, it was. It was pretty accurate to what the.
I mean, they did it like that.
Hey, Kev, did you play Anthem?
Yeah, I own it.
And you don't?
I own it. I beat it. I played it 2 days ago. Still ain't a great game. It lacks depth.
It does lack depth, and I don't like how a lot of the weapons, even later on, look the same. But
they look the same, they run the same. You're literally just getting upgraded versions of the same guns.
Yeah.
So who is excited for Star Wars?
I am.
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited.
1, it's Star Wars. 2, hopefully won't be attacked by feminism. And 3, it's got a decent developer behind it.
Oh, it will.
And it's a single player driven game.
And with no booty boxes or microtransactions, you're welcome, everybody.
Because believe it or not, right? If you played Battlefront 2, the story in Battlefront 2 was actually good.
No, it wasn't.
What?
It definitely wasn't good.
Let me guess. Another cliche story with a weak ass forced female main character.
I know why. Whenever
right on the money, right on the money,
it has to be forced. Like
I beat Battlefront.
No, because that's what Star Wars is doing right now. I mean, Princess Leia wasn't forced; all other characters were, but now Star Wars is with the feminist agenda.
No, like why can't there just be female characters without it? Everybody having a problem with it. Like
I don't know.
We don't know why they got to force it.
Why couldn't Holdo tell Poe the plan?
True.
Oh, because we got to be a strong female character, put the man in his place, and not tell him everything, even though he's our best pilot. So what does he do? He creates a mutiny on the damn ship.
Yeah. Look, besides all the I don't pay attention to that. I just pay attention to whether the story's good or not.
And let's be serious, Jedi
Oh,
are
you
nothing.
just said the story was good, but now you're saying you don't pay attention to it.
No, I'm saying I don't
This
pay
shit
attention
crazy.
to like feminism and all that in games.
Jedi are nothing but social rejects, space virgins with powers anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Hold up. So you don't want to play as a Jedi, Bond?
You kind of got a point.
That's what they are.
Hold up, but do you want to play as a Jedi?
Yeah, I want to play the game. Yeah, but I'm just saying, in general, Star Wars are nothing but. Jedi are nothing but social rejects, space virgins.
I don't know about social
With
rejects,
powers.
but they're definitely like virgins that are like.
They're
loyal
not
to the
social
cause.
rejects that just run away and hide
Hold
like
up.
cowardly bitches.
How are they?
How? Obi-Wan didn't
They're-
run away and hide. Luke
They're-
didn't run away and hide.
Jedi's are like members of the clergy that. They're like law enforcement members of the clergy virgins. That's what they're virgins, absolutely.
Yup.
But
Hold up, Anakin.
And they're
was-
cowards.
Anakin's the only one that got some pussy.
That is-
Anakin's the only one.
And he turned to the dark side because they forbade the pussy. If they would have just
Right.
let him hit, if they would have just let him hit and gave him their blessings, he wouldn't have turned.
but he did hit. So
Yeah.
technically, you're saying that the pussy made him turn to the
No,
dark side.
no, them
Wow.
forbidding him to get with her is what made it change.
Oh,
Right,
no.
he was an angry virgin.
Yep. They would have just
Angry virgin.
and they would have just been like, "Yo, get that ass. We support you. We support this." He would have been cool.
Right.
Mm.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all Star Wars fans need to go ahead and get him, man.
Then now that Mandalore show, I can get behind.
So Bond, you're at least happy that they said no microtransactions.
Of course,
Oh, no booty boxes.
of course.
Amy Hennig ain't part of this, right? She
No,
ain't-
Which is
No,
funny because
no, she's not.
her whole thing was making a single player game, and she had to quit, and now they're making a single player game.
I don't.
Some fellas got clout over there at EA.
There was always going to be two Star Wars single player games: the Respawn one and the Eamon Henning one. But because the Eamon Henning one was where you're like a trooper or something like that.
I'm not expecting like a very fully fleshed out long campaign because I feel like I don't know, they just gave the impression that they just started really working on this game like last year, and now it's coming out November 15th.
Yeah. You saw what he said, right? He said
because
he's been doing the mocap for 6 months.
Yeah, because remember, like they unveiled it that they were the name of it. What was it at E3 from an audience from the Vince was saying
that
an
was
audience?
from the Game Awards, I think. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
the game.
No, that was E3.
No, that was EA's E3 last year.
And I think he was even kind of surprised that they even announced it then.
Like,
Him being like
who announces the game from sitting in their seat, bro?
Yeah, he
Like,
did look kind of
Right.
yeah, he looked like he was surprised. Like, oh, we're announcing
What the
it now?
fuck
Like,
going on? Hold
I
on.
definitely think this is going to be a short game, though.
It's gonna
Oh,
be.
more than likely.
They should just try to make it a quality 8 hours. That's probably what it's gonna be.
That's what
I'd
they're
be
gonna
okay
have to
with
do.
that.
Mickey gonna come back with his temper, and otherwise, you saw what happened on Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah, if this game fails, Respawn getting cut down.
No, they not.
They definitely getting cut down.
Bro, they got Apex Legends and Titan out, bro. They good. They
But
ain't
hold up.
BioWare. They got a
Is
little leak.
Apex Legends even under EA though? I thought they
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah,
separately.
they own
They own Respawn.
their own Respawn.
Yeah, they bought them.
Respawn has clout. They said no, we're not using Frostbite, and we're doing single player only.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
we
think
can
they
do that.
calling their own shots over there.
Yeah.
But I think I'm more interested in this game because it's from a studio that's mostly only done for first person shooters.
Well, Titan. They all shocked us with how good Titanfall 2's campaign was. Nobody expected that. How good that was.
Y'all know that Respawn is the old Infinity War,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying because they made the old Call of Duty.
The funny thing is, you have people like Alex complaining, why are people so excited about a Star Wars game but not Death Stranding? Well, because everybody knows what the hell Star Wars is. Can anybody tell me what Death Stranding is?
No,
Death Stranding looks trash though.
no.
What is it?
More trash than Day.
Isn't that like a FedEx game?
Yeah,
They deliver packages.
like from the trailers, I think I'm just delivering something like a baby or something. I don't
Like
know.
nobody can tell me what Death Stranding is about. If it's a first-person shooter, a third-person shooter, or an isometric game, nobody can tell me anything
And
about
it came
that
out
game.
it was premiered 3 years ago.
It doesn't matter because it's Kojima.
Kojima's overrated, man.
He's a one-trick pony.
I have never liked the Kojima game. I've never played one that I like.
I liked one.
Kojima is a one-trick pony.
Yeah, Kojima's overrated. But it'll be good if the game's good. But I don't think Kojima Death Stranding's gonna be good at all.
I don't think it's gonna be better than Metal Gear.
Which Metal Gear? Shit, it might be.
Yeah, you got these
The
fools
best
on
ones.
Twitter saying Sony hasn't released an exclusive game in 8 months.
Didn't they just release
Xbox
MLB
hasn't
The
released an
Show?
exclusive game in years.
MLB The Show came out.
Hold on, I gotta stop you with that, yo. I hate when people say something about one company and they go, but the other company hasn't done it, like that absolves them.
What was the last thing?
Nobody.
Spider-Man was the last thing, right?
MLB
It came out MLB The Show.
Yeah, a couple
The
weeks
Show
ago.
came out like 2 weeks.
I don't pay that no more.
I mean, it counts.
No, some baseball fans out there,
And Death Stranding comes out even sooner than that.
and they got some.
You know, just social rejects just forgot baseball season started. You know, that's the real problem.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh man,
I feel like Sony dropped another exclusive this year.
most of the exclusives are VR shit. So
They're getting ready for PS5.
and their Days Gone come out in less than 2 weeks. So
True.
there you go.
Yeah, 26.
Yo, which one of y'all getting a review code for that? I need a review code. I don't
Bro, how
think
y'all,
I'm
how
interested
y'all
either.
thinking these review codes don't be plugging us in here, bro? What's
I don't get like.
You-
I don't
oh,
get
that's
the plug on
USB.
PlayStation.
I-
On the PlayStation, I have to travel
Why
to get
y'all
their
don't be
games.
plugging us in, though?
I haven't gotten a place. I don't think I've. No, I've gotten one PlayStation review code, and it was a long time ago. And I like. Listen, they're very like selective with who. It's like a club. It's a club of who they allow, to get PlayStation codes. Like, and the European PlayStation PR people, they're like easier to speak to.
Bruh, this
Because that's
pod-
how Robin always gets all them. Robin
But
Gaming
look,
always gets those.
listen, right. This podcast has enough impact in the goddamn gaming community for all of us to plug in with these goddamn review codes, man.
Not for Sony, because
Okay, we shouldn't be paying for shit. I'm thinking about that. Hold on.
not for Sony,
True.
because
Talk
there's
about shit, man.
I thought BG had clout.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
not with Sony. I can get review codes for other games. I cannot get review codes for Sony, not in the US at least. Because what's crazy is I've emailed Sony, US PR staff. They don't answer you. I emailed the European staff. They answer like immediately, but because I'm from the US, they can't help me. So it's
Them codes universal, though, right?
right. They said they can't help me.
Oh no,
so
they not.
Not the rules. I think it's the rules.
North American codes are different.
they can't help you, boy.
Can't you go straight to developers though too and get it from the developers?
I've tried that.
Actually, most developers don't really have access to that.
They don't really handle.
Yeah, it's not even up to them.
Because
It's up to whoever their PR or publisher is.
Like for example, like with Sekiro, Activision didn't handle none of that. It was it's completely
it's a different PR team that handled that.
Completely different PR team, not connected to connected. They staffed them, outsourced them.
Santa Monica actually responded to me, my inquiry on God of War when that came out. Did
they give it to you?
No, they the guy's like, I forget who I spoke to, but he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to get back to you. We've been, inundated with a lot of requests." I was like, "Yeah, no worries," but they actually did get back to me.
Yeah, it's like I said, yeah. It's a club, like of course people like Colin Moriarty and Greg Miller. They're in the in crowd. They're in the in crowd in Sony. Like they have direct relationships with people.
I listened to Colin's podcast. He was saying he don't even get that shit. Like he got to work for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Microsoft gives away review codes pretty easily.
What y'all think Days Gone getting on Metacritic?
80.
83.
82.
I say at the highest like 83. At the lowest it'd be like 78.
No, these are fair.
No, I say lowest is 79 and highest 83.
Lowest is 75.
Isn't the embargo was up this day before release, right?
Yes. The 20th.
Yeah, so that lets me know.
Smooth, you copping?
Yep.
So Smooth actually looking forward to that game.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to that game for a couple years.
So Smooth,
Yeah.
what makes you so excited about this game?
I don't know when it's I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just the game that came out.
You like zombie games?
Yeah, actually I do.
Do you really now?
I was a big fan of Dead Rising 3 and Dead Rising 4.
You're a big fan of zombie games, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Bond's setting you up for something. I don't know what it is.
Resident Evil.
I'm waiting for the state of the team line or something.
Another bet's coming.
I mean, you're into zombie games, but you don't like the
Resident Evil is
the
the
best
best
zombie
Here
game,
we
dog.
go.
You haven't finished the best zombie game ever made.
Everything's a setup.
Nah.
This is
Resident Evil was
crazy.
a different type
Hold
of.
on, what's the best zombie game ever
What do you
made?
mean a different type? It was
Resident
the
Evil 2.
original zombie game.
It
Resident
was,
Evil
but
2.
games have evolved and got more fun since then.
Oh my god.
I mean, they changed the way the game plays.
This is crazy. This.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
I like
that's
that
very
like
good,
Dawn of the
significantly.
Dead type zombie games, like
All right,
Smooth tells the truth. Mr. X touched you in bad places, didn't
No,
he?
I never even seen them
You
yet.
didn't even get
Wow.
to him?
How you didn't get to miss
Like, when I got lost.
game?
I got lost.
Smooth.
I'm like stuck. I just have to boot it up.
Look,
I mean, I'll
I'm not
play
gonna let Smooth take this L alone. I'm in the same boat,
Oh
but
my-
but
I'm
I
sure
stopped.
there's
He's letting
L
his
alone
vision
player.
guys on the podcast,
But
yo.
Yeah,
but
man,
look,
this hell,
This
bro.
guy's
but-
the worst person with gaming
no,
opinions.
hold up. I only stopped because I got scared. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I got scared.
Nigga, you a grown man.
Bro, that atmosphere in the game had
You
me
can turn the
freaked.
lights on in your room.
Ain't
What are
nothing
you
scary. What the fuck?
Nah, turning on the lights would have ruined the immersion. So I was like,
How old are you, Visions?
This is like
15?
20, you like 25 years old talking about you scared of Resident Evil.
I'm nowhere near 25.
He said he's 15.
He's not 15.
15.
Vision's
He
like
ain't no
22.
fucking
He's like
15.
22, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like
I think
22,
he bullshit
23.
somebody got scared. This
No,
guy.
I'm dead
crazy.
ass. I got scared, so I couldn't play it no more.
What's wrong with you, bro?
What?
Bro, I don't like. Look, I don't like horror movies or game. I don't like
Oh,
horror.
why you even
like
laughing?
it was a shock that I was even able to beat Evil Within 2. All right.
I feel you on not liking horror movies. I don't like horror movies mostly because they're bloody and gory, and I don't want to see all that shit.
Like I
The
don't.
game ain't scary.
That's understandable, but if you don't like,
This is craziness.
Look, I don't like being in a horror game where I can't kill everything. Like the fact that
Oh,
I can't
boy,
kill
that
the fact that
excuses.
God.
the fact that I
Okay,
can't,
have you ever watched The Walking Dead?
yes,
Do they go out of their way to try to kill everything?
sir, but I'm playing a video game.
Sir.
I want to
Sir.
kill everything. All right. If I can't
God.
kill Mr. X until
You know-
like the very
you know what?
I mean, you can.
no,
not
what?
recommended.
yeah, you,
My dad, who doesn't ever play video games, literally described the mentality of gamers now compared to when I was a kid. He literally said, watching people play games as a kid, you actually had to figure shit out. When he watches his wife's nephews play, all they do is get frustrated at the fact that every problem has to be solved with blowing it the fuck up.
True.
You're one of those born and broadband gamers.
No,
types.
look. It's only with horror games where I feel like I have to kill
The
everything.
whole point of a horror game is not to blow everything up.
Okay, but look,
It wouldn't be a horror game if you
No,
could.
I understand that. I'm not disputing it. Look, I'm telling why I didn't play it. I'm not like these frauds who's like, oh, make Sekiro easier. I'm not saying make Resident Evil less scary. I'm just saying I didn't finish
hey,
it. 'cause it's-
Visions, go buy that unlimited
Did you
grenade
beat Resident
line.
Evil? Did you beat Resident Evil 4 and 5?
I beat Resident Evil 4, 5,
See?
6, and
See?
7.
See?
Oh God.
Resident Evil
There it is, right there.
The fact
There
that
it
you
is,
sat
right
through
there.
6.
Hold up. Let me add. Resident Evil 4 was my first Resident Evil, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
probably
Oh
why.
my God.
And there we go. There we have it.
That's what he wanted in
Bond,
one.
it's not
You
my
never played
fault.
the real Resident Evil
Look,
game.
Bond was like 20 years old when the first Resident Evil came out, and he's
I was 13.
like Jesus.
You know what? It's funny. I was 12, 13, but I wasn't scared.
Okay, everybody's
You're
not
20,
the
you a
same.
grown ass man.
The only game that's ever scared me was the first Silent Hill. But I was
Yeah, that
I
game
was
kind of creepy.
no
Bro,
Silent
the
Hill is
dog
legit
talks to you?
scary.
Is it the one with the
Bloodborne's
dog
frame
touch
rate
you?
scared me. Does that count?
Well,
You said what scares you?
Bloodborne's frame rate?
Like I
that's a good one.
Like
played,
Bro,
played,
this is insane.
like I played Silent Hill. I think I was maybe like 9, 10, and
Silent Hill has some wild atmosphere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Silent Hill was scary.
scary as hell.
Like Silent Hill, I would never touch those games. Like I saw the case and I was like, I'm good. I would never play the Saw game. Like I'm good.
Yo, is anybody in here like me who finds like watching horror movies like they're comedies?
No.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
some shit.
I
Yeah.
be laughing at horror movies. Like
And some of the people
dumbass.
do shit that's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like when I watch horror movies or try to, like my body starts sweating.
I mean, a lot of horror movies got comedy elements now because
I be sweating, like I start getting goosebumps, like oh shit, my heart start racing the whole time.
You know what movie scares me? Like the only yeah. You know what horror movie scares me is the original It, right? And not because the reason the original It scares me is because of the poor special effects. The poor special effects makes it real.
No, look, I was able to sit through the first It. That wasn't scary, but I refuse to watch this remake.
Bro, I watched. I just watched
the new one.
The second It like last month with this Albanian chick. That shit was funny as hell. Yeah, a clown eating somebody's arm and pulling him under the sewers and shit.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that stuff and saw his face and bite his arm off, because in the original they didn't show him actually do nothing.
I think they did. No, they did.
No, in the original they didn't show him kill.
No, yeah, they ain't pulling his arm off and dragging him and all. They ain't showing.
No, in this one they showed this man actually bite his arm off and pull him.
And that shit look fake as fuck on the new one too.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yo, Smooth didn't even get to Mr. X. God damn.
That's why it's
crazy.
Hold up, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Look,
there is something wrong with it because y'all spent $60 on something.
Look, yes, and guess what?
They did? I only paid $40.
Bro, you didn't get to Mr. X on a 2-hour game, bro. Like,
look, I'm not gonna lie. I spent $60 on it. I enjoyed every look. I'm a fraud, right? I pulled a BG. I must admit, I'm a fraud, right? So for the whole playthrough, I was looking at game facts, right?
What?
Hold on. Let me finish. So when I saw that I was getting to the part of Mr. X, I turned off the game and deleted it. I was like, fuck that shit.
This is insane.
I was like, hell no. I was
BG, you cannot let this man back on until he live streams this game.
I was like, hell no, Mr. X coming up? Oh, hell no.
He's not even that scary, though.
We'll give it to you.
I don't think he's scary at all.
Nah,
BG, you can't let this man back on until he live streams the game.
Why?
And so, y'all of y'all should be ashamed because everybody be giving Jimmy crap, but Jimmy beat the game.
Hold up, but look.
Vision's gonna need an emotional support dog next to him playing that game.
I was legit. This is why
just be like Gabby and play as Leon and drool all over the screen while you playing.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Look, that's why I've never clowned BG about game facts because I did the same thing for Resident Evil 7.
First of all, hold on. I've never looked up. For the record, once again, I want to state that I never looked at game facts for an entire game. I looked.
You would have never beat Dark Souls 3.
No, I would have. Listen. I looked up one boss ever, and people are still giving me shit for it. One out of hundreds. That's all I want to say.
It be like that.
Hold up, but let me say something in the chat real quick. I may be scared and be a pussy when it comes to horror games, but none of y'all could beat me at multiplayer games, so it don't really matter about your opinions.
Bro, somebody would just have to talk shit to you. You would crumble and fold.
Bond.
No. Legion's nice though. He trashed at last one, but other than that, he alright though.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Look, when you get older though, you'll realize that you're gonna play one game at a time, and you're not gonna waste $60 on something you ain't gonna finish.
Look, Bond, right. I'm not gonna lie. I try that every time a game comes out. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna buy this game, not buy nothing else. Then I see a trailer or something.
Legion's a gold chain gamer though. He got to have all the latest and greatest. Like he's not waiting.
I'm like a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? When I see
pretty much.
So you like Blaze?
Yes.
Hold up.
I mean, I don't get why everybody buy
Hold up.
There's only so many hours in the day. There's too many damn games out. Is there?
Bond, I would smack the shit out of you. Never compare me to Blaze.
You are like Blaze.
Hold up. No, Blaze buys games and only put 2 hours into them.
That's what you didn't even put that in Resident Evil 2.
I got Blaze like that.
Sir, I put like 4 or 5 hours into Resident Evil 2.
Did you get to Mr. And you didn't even get to Mr. X?
Sir, I told you when I got on the Game Facts guide when it says I was about to
hold on, Jack.
No, I didn't let him listen.
Jack, he spent 4 hours in the police station with Game Facts.
That shit
didn't even approach Mr. X.
That shit sounds crazy.
No, look, because when I started walking around the corner, I was like, let me look at this guide real quick. I was like, oh, Mr. X around that corner, he about to lift up that.
Need to hear no much.
I think you're trolling, but
you get. I think my first playthrough was like 4 hours.
Damage control.
My first playthrough was 4 hours, and you spent 4 hours with game facts and didn't even get to Mr. X.
But you played the game like when you were 20 years old.
But it's a completely different game.
Yeah, they changed it.
It's basically a different game.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Mr. X only appears in a certain room in the original game. He doesn't follow you throughout the whole damn police.
And he's only in the second.
Oh, so
this is crazy.
Yeah, go play the original. Go play the original.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
We don't need to hear no more of this bitch assness.
This is crazy.
No more. No more.
BG, you couldn't beat a game
like
without
Nemesis.
it though.
That's a lie. I looked up one boss that has special circumstances. That you
All
could-
right, and I looked up one guide for special puzzle circumstances.
No,
How
you're a
about
hoe.
that?
Use a hoe. Okay, let's move on from your bitch assness. Okay, Sekiro sold 2 million copies in 10 days.
Nice.
Very nice.
I thought Phil Spencer
did it
said
without
single
easy
player
mode.
game. I thought single player games don't sell.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Smooth, help me out here.
You didn't say they don't sell.
They don't have the impact that they used to.
Correct.
2 million still seems like the impact they used to have.
As a primarily single player gamer, I cannot condone that statement.
I
Single
think
player games have impact.
that's the best selling FromSoft game, right?
Financial
What?
impact.
What?
You said financial impact.
Shit, it's having a bigger
Who made
impact.
fucking cop? What you mean?
It's having a bigger impact than Sea of Garbage.
Well, I mean, when you put booty boxes in every game, of course it ain't gonna have the same financial
Right, but
impact.
that's the point. I mean, you got like, I don't understand why you guys are playing ignorant, but
What you eating, Smooth?
some
Smooth, stop
chicken fried
eating
rice.
on the goddamn podcast. Or at least mute your mic while you're chewing.
He asked me a question.
Nah, I still don't know what you mean by financially. Like single player games are still making more money than a lot of multiplayer games.
Absolutely.
No, it ain't.
Yes, they are.
No, depending on what you're talking about.
No, it ain't, bro.
It depends on the game.
God of War definitely made more money than some of these online games.
Absolutely.
I guarantee it.
I think what Phil was saying, he's like using like games as a service as an example, like games like Minecraft and stuff like that, where there's DLC, new content, high levels of engagement.
I'm willing to believe, even though like games like Division or Anthem have microtransactions and all this stuff, I'm willing to believe that God of War made more money than all.
Sekiro probably made more money than fucking Sea of Thieves already. Like, bro, come on, bro. Stop this. What you buying in that game?
Like, what God of War up to? God of War been past 10 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it made more money than.
Have any of you guys beat Sekiro yet?
Yeah.
I just beat the bull. I haven't played in like 2 days.
Oh.
I didn't buy Sekiro. I skipped it. So.
Whoa.
It's a cool game. I like it.
I don't.
Pretty good.
I skipped it because
I
of time constraints. I just don't have time for it right now.
Because in the game, I had just beat the General Ashina. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
The one on the horse.
But then my Sekiro's game save got deleted, got corrupted. So I haven't been back to the game.
You gotta quit out. You gotta quit out. You gotta
How
quit
get
out.
corrupted, man? Were you cheating?
Why I don't believe you, Visions?
No, like legit. Like it got. I was playing on PS4, so that's
No, they tell you though. They tell you when you load up the game if you quit the game out wrong. They tell you.
Another reason Visions is a weirdo because you literally go from PS4 to PC to Switch every 3 months.
Hold up. You want to hear something funny?
No.
About what you just saying?
No.
Well, what's funny?
I just sold my PS4 last week.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on.
And I just bought a Switch today.
You have a fucking problem, bro. How many Switches is that?
4.
How many PS4s?
It's only been out 2 years.
16.
Bro, get this thing off the podcast.
But I'm getting my new PC.
We need to get you help.
I'm finally gonna be back on PC. And
why? You're gonna sell it?
You actually a crackhead.
No,
This shit crazy.
look. The thing is, I didn't sell my PC the first time. It broke. That's the only reason why I have been PC game because it broke. So
hold on.
He broke his PC.
You still got that ultra wide monitor?
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, bro. You listen. We are homies. You can come out to us. You selling your parts for coke or meth? You can tell us.
Look.
Now, how much you want for that ultra wide? Is it 1440p?
Yeah, it's 1440p, 120 hertz IPS.
He only takes trades for coke, bro. You don't want meth or coke.
Only for coke? I don't deal in that.
You don't like G-Sync?
No, I don't see the point in paying extra for G-Sync.
I mean, FreeSync just comes with every monitor now. You don't got to pay
That's
extra
my
for it.
point.
The thing
like
is,
I'm playing right now. I got a 4K 60 FreeSync monitor. Plays great on my 1080. I'm good.
I bought a G Sync because I got caught up in the hype. That's
I do like G Sync. It's very good.
G Sync is worth it.
I've had both. My 1440p G Sync, it's in the closet.
Yeah, so
well, more than G Sync, 144 hertz is you can't go back to 60.
I did. I prefer 4K.
60 is playable, but it's not ideal.
But that's look. I'm not gonna lie. The reason why I sold my PlayStation is because I was like, man, I don't know how long I could wait for Metro. So I bought Metro on PS4. That shit almost I almost had a seizure like BG did with that frame rate. Like I almost passed out playing that game. I was like, nah, I need a PC.
So you sold your PS4 to play Metro on PC, is what you're saying?
No, I sold my PS4 because I got tired of 30 frames. But
okay.
I got
tired of 30 frames on PC. What?
No, he's talking about me selling my PS4.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Right.
And then
I sold my PS4 because I wasn't playing it. Like I'm playing like 3 games a year.
You sound like Lil Yachty. Hey, low key.
No.
Vision's gonna be back on something, like he gonna be switching out again. That's all this man does.
I've actually been
gaming crackhead.
He definitely is.
Yeah.
I'd like to pretend like I didn't suffer from your issue. I've been through several Xboxes this generation because I want to see Xbox do well.
See, that's the thing. I'm young, so like I'm just like
stupid.
I don't know.
I had one Xbox.
I don't have that excuse. I'm in my mid-30s.
I had one launch Xbox, and then I had an Xbox X. I never had an S. I had an
I don't
X.
think I've ever sold a console in my entire life.
To rebuy it?
No, I've never sold one. Once I buy, I own it.
Oh wow. No, I've sold consoles before.
I've sold plenty of consoles.
So you never sold a console before, Bob?
Nope.
Listen,
And let alone try to sell it and buy it back in the same generation 8 times. That's just
like me
retarded.
Like my problem is like once I stop playing it and like after a couple of weeks, if I'm just looking at it, I'm like, man, I haven't played it. Like there's something in me that's like, I just got to get rid of it.
Dudes be selling their consoles just to get a console with another skin. I think they're a bunch of weirdos.
Mm-hmm. That's
Every one of them.
Hold on. No, that 500 million now. Fall back.
Oh, you a weirdo for that, Jack.
That thing nice,
It
baby.
does the same thing.
That thing nice. And it had 2 terabytes. That thing nice. What you mean?
Skin.
You can go buy a 2 terabyte hard drive for like $50.
I ain't got to now. See, there you go.
Yeah, because you pay twice as much for the console.
Hey, man, it's lit.
It's about a $400 console for $50 hard drive.
I ain't got to now.
It's lit. Now you're true. You're that. Hey,
And you could have got a PS4 decal for like $5.
how am I gonna get a translucent PS4 decal, BG?
Hey man, it might not actually be seen. They can have they'll have like the fake ones. Like it'll look translucent, but it'll be a skin.
All right, Chief.
I'm sure somebody gonna try to sell one, and somebody gonna pay for it and be mad.
What
They
you need
probably
to see
do actually exist too. That's
what you
crazy.
need to see inside of your PS4 for?
Hey man, it be like that.
Whoa, why isn't Blake Griffin playing tonight?
I don't know. He might be injured. I just realized that he on the bench. Got a suit on and everything.
I want to be flexing.
Well, they trying to get swept.
Oh, they gonna get swept regardless. Shit.
I don't know why.
Right, they need all the help they get. They giving up.
I said they playing the Bucks.
Once you make the playoffs, you're not in the
swept.
lottery anyway, so there's no point to get swept.
Yeah,
I mean, well, even on that, like, okay, you're gonna get swept. Why even make the playoffs? Take the draft pick.
Oh, they said his knee.
Yeah, once you make the playoffs, you got.
Once you make the playoffs, you ain't getting that draft pick.
Nope.
All right, so it seems to me, at least, like The Last of Us is gonna come out spring 2020 because Neil Druckmann and this picture could be old, but I don't believe it is.
That shit is brand new, dog.
He just showed a picture of him doing mocap with Logic, the rapper Logic, for those of you who don't know, and he's doing a little cameo in the game, and I think this is it's new. So if you're doing mocap in April, this game not coming out this year.
You know how I know that picture's brand new? Because the day after that, he posted a picture with Laura Bailey and said they just wrapped her capture performance.
Yeah.
So it's a ways off, though.
It's spring 2020, man. A whole year.
Yeah, man. Listen, I ain't gonna rush grading this, man. I know that thing gonna be fuego. I would like. Oh, Last was part 2. I just want to update, bro. That's all I'm asking. Can I get a minute video? Can y'all say y'all like? I need some type of update.
Because we've still only seen one piece of gameplay, and like the gameplay we saw, it doesn't have, doesn't have a lot of things that we.
Well,
want,
you know, I tweeted him on that mocap picture. I was like, "Yo, make sure you get your bat animations correct."
like
ass.
we still don't know like visually how liquors look now in this game. You know, that's what I really want to see.
Liquors, huh?
I said liquor. My bad. I'm thinking Resident Evil.
Clickers.
I'm hoping they're not in the game.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, if liquors were in Last of Us, that would be a hot crossover though.
I want to see how the game. If clickers in the game, I can actually probably complete the game.
We don't know if there's new types of clickers. There's a lot of shit unknown about this game.
Yeah,
they still have not shown Joel in this game. The announcement trailer was not part of the game. So even though Joel was in that ain't even part of the game. So we ain't seen him officially in the game.
Am I the only one who just wants them to hold Last of Us 2 back until like a PS5 launch title?
It's gonna be a cross-gen title.
Yeah, it's gonna be on there anyway. Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about. I want it to be like. I don't even want it to be on PS4. Like I want it to.
I don't think they'll do that.
No, it has to because they need to make the money off the large user base.
Yeah, they already said it's coming up.
Only not letting 90 million just like go to waste.
And that online might be crossplay.
True.
So, and they want to make that coveted 100 million, which every PlayStation console would have sold if the PS3 didn't launch at 600.
Because if PS5 is not backwards compatible. And if there's not a Last of Us Part 2 version on PS5, then I would have to keep my PS4.
It's definitely gonna be backwards compatible. That ain't even no option.
All right, let me ask. Do you guys think it's gonna be 60 frames on the PS5?
PS5? Yes. PS4, no.
It can be. Yeah, it should be shit.
PS5, yes, I definitely think so.
On PS4, fuck no.
Yeah. Nah.
That online probably be 60 though.
Yeah, most likely. So we got a whole another year to wait, man.
At least you got something to wait for.
Here we go.
Still waiting for Metroid Prime 4.
Okay, you went in a different direction with that. Okay.
Apex Prime 4.
They had to restart development. They didn't even show that game. They was like, we got to restart development. That's crazy. God damn.
All right. Also, the actress that I believe the one that played Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn confirmed Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
No, that was what you call it?
It wasn't that one.
I think her name is Janina, the sexy chick that came out on EA press conference like a year ago. She in the DLC. She played.
Okay, so she's not. She doesn't play Aloy.
No. She played a character in the DLC.
Oh, I didn't play the DLC.
Yeah, I forgot. It's like petite. I don't fucking know.
Oh, Jack back to petite.
Petite. No, it's like petite or some shit. Some shit like that. Patai, some dumb shit.
Patai. Okay, well, she confirmed, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is being worked on. As we all, figured anyway. And it's likely it's going to be like a PS5 close to launch. It might not be like launch. It might be like first year or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she said she already seen that thing. It's looking nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
she the one that said wait till you see it. Like
yeah.
Oh, and also it's rumored that Guerrilla Games also working on little Killzone 5. Ooh. They work on like 2 games at a time now.
Killzone is fucking trash. I'm sorry.
Killzone's super trash.
Killzone's actually pretty good.
They said they working on an online game. I just hope it's not Killzone.
I'm gonna be real with you. I would like them to just don't make no more single player Killzone games because because y'all killed the story already. The story y'all ruined the story from 3 and Shadowfall.
Don't worry, BG. Killzone Battle Royale is coming.
I don't want that either.
If it's a new IP, I'll copy it. If it's Killzone,
I don't want no Battle Royale Killzone. I just want multiplayer only Killzone, and I'll be good with because you could skip out on wasting all that money for the single player, and it could be a multiplayer experience for people to have at launch. It's not going to take that much time to develop, and just throw it out there at launch with the PS5. Get people a little multiplayer game to play.
No, they're already working on Horizon 2.
Yeah, but that's not going to have multiplayer.
I want to see what that Killzone look like on that Decima engine.
That thing gonna look juicy.
Oh, chief.
Only way to describe Horizon Zero. Listen, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 and Killzone 5 gonna look juicy, bro.
That's pretty games, but are they gonna have substance?
Yeah, they will.
I didn't like Horizon Zero Dawn.
What was your thoughts on Horizon Zero Dawn?
See, this recent slander of Horizon Zero Dawn has been bothering me.
I didn't like Horizon Zero Dawn for the same reason I don't like most Ubisoft games.
Which is
run here to find some random shit to do. Make the game linear.
That's open world game.
I don't really feel like that's what Horizon.
So what would you like to do in a game?
I don't particularly love open world games. So I'm saying I would love it to be more of like a linear experience.
Wait, is that a Fallout helmet your character's holding?
I said most open world games.
Oh man,
yeah, I like Fallout. I fuck with Fallout.
Oh, yeah, he is a Fallout.
Oh man.
Example, my favorite game
I
is
just
Mass
need you to be
Effect.
like these NBA refs and get some consistency. That's all I like.
I'm saying, like for example, my favorite game series is Mass Effect, and I feel like one of the worst things they did to Andromeda was make it open world.
See,
Dragon Age too.
I mean, I feel the same way about Metro when they went the semi-open world. That's why I won't play Exodus. But I think the Horizon Zero Dawn world was great. Like it wasn't.
It had substance to it.
Yeah, it had substance, and it had like every field had purpose. It wasn't like you were just running through this wide open space for no reason. Like it was dense and full of creatures, and there was no space where like I don't know why this area exists. Every area to me had purpose, and it wasn't large for no reason. Like it was the right size. Pause and all that.
I feel like it was large for no reason. Like it was just too big for something good.
It was big. For open world game.
Like people always brag about, oh, you see that distance in the mountain over there? You can go to that. Like you can do shit like that in Horizon, but people criticize.
They said that shit about Skyrim. I hate Skyrim too.
I'm just saying, but people really be on some. And then I don't understand. I can understand you saying you don't like the story or the story garbage. Cool. I don't understand how you can say Horizon Zero Dawn is a boring game. What the fuck?
I didn't feel boring. I said I didn't like it.
No, I'm not talking about
different. I didn't particularly enjoy
other people. Like people saying the game is boring. Like how is that game?
Like listen, I understand it's all opinion, but like I just don't understand how taking down gigantic robot dinosaurs is boring. And it's not like every dinosaur. Or let me call them like mechanical creatures. They have nuance.
Machines.
You can't take down every single one the same. You got am I gonna pin this one to the ground? Am I gonna target this one's weak spot? What am I gonna do to take this one?
You can startle them and trip them up, do log traps.
Yeah, it's
that game had a lot of features in it.
Some of them got different. Like some machines got fire inside them, some got ice inside them. You would say, okay, I'm gonna shoot the back on this one. It's gonna explode, freeze all the enemies around it. Then I can shoot the fire pouch on the other one. Then set them all ablaze. Like, bro, there was so much different shit you could do, bro.
I already know when I'm playing that game.
Yeah, like that game is just so interesting.
I'll get it when it comes out on PS5 with 60 frames.
Woo!
So yeah, I just don't know how people find it boring. Like the story to me, the story was really good too. Because people were like, I didn't beat it, but the story was trash. I'm like, well, you didn't even get the full story. Like you have to.
Yeah, the reason the story they didn't like
the story was cool.
You have to go.
It was actually good.
You kind of got to go out your way to get the full story. If you're not,
you did. You had to go into those caves and shit like that.
Yeah, you got to get all the audio logs. You got to get all the text logs. You don't do that.
My only beef with freaking Horizon was the damn. I didn't like the boss fight, the final boss fight, and I didn't like fucking the Aloy herself.
And I even like Aloy. The game just didn't keep my attention.
She just came off to me as a dyke. I'm
Oh, she definitely has. She got big lesbian vibes. Facts.
Oh my goodness.
She do.
Well, they wanted to stay away from like trying to sexualize her and all that because
But she's probably like a strong woman and all that.
Yeah, that's what they was trying to do. But like, I can definitely see
very masculine.
I can see the problem with the audio logs because I say this across every game. Y'all got to stop trying to tell stories through audio logs. Like nobody's
caring about the audio logs.
The only game that actually worked is Metroid Prime.
BioShock was good.
Yeah, BioShock did it well, but there's still games like I feel recently like I forgot what I was playing recently. It might have been Metro. It might have had audio logs, but you had to stay still.
But that's the thing, though, with the audio logs of Horizon too. Like, yeah, if you start moving too much, she'll start talking over them and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's going crazy.
Well, what I would like to say about it, I'll let y'all talk. I did turn that game on recently a couple of times to try and replay it. It's not happening.
That game is fire.
But it's definitely a one and done though.
No, Chief, I beat that joint twice.
Like 40 hours. Who cares about
I had a great time both times.
Yo, these two.
No, because because I'm gonna tell you what, it had the Wildlands DLC that I was trying to go back and play, and I just don't feel like it.
That the DLC was good. The DLC was long too.
No, I can't lie. I couldn't. After I put the game down, I beat it. I platinumed the game. So, but I couldn't go back to it. Like I tried to when they released the new difficulty in Frozen Wilds. Oh, let me pick this back up. I was like, I can't do this. I already platinumed it.
Nah, bro, you gotta go back, bro. They added some. They added some adept weapons. What the hell is that? Vicious, what the hell you doing? They added some adept weapons. They added the adept outfits. They got fucking what else they added? They added 5 new machines. Like them new machines is
yeah. It's just hard for me. Like once I get out of the mode of playing a certain game. Once you get me out of that mode and I'm in a different game mode, it's hard for me to go back. But listen, Horizon is fire, dog.
No,
Right?
but that's normal for Sony fans. That's only normal for y'all to play a game once and be done with it, though.
Shut up.
Shut up, Jimmy. But
I mean, when it's done, baby. When it's done, baby.
Like there was only one game I was able to go back to, and that was Witcher 3.
I think I got 140 hours of Horizon.
You know what else about Horizon? Horizon had mad good tombs. Like people who didn't actually go and search through the.
Oh, you talking about the
I forgot what they're called. They're called
cauldrons. They're called cauldrons.
Yeah, the cauldrons. There's better tombs in Horizon than there are in every Tomb Raider game recently, bro. That shit crazy. That game is fire, bro. Like all the different type of shit you can do.
I think people that cause I had talked Fang into playing. He already had the game. But he just it seemed like people that I don't know.
Oh boy,
I know he didn't do the little shit like upgrading his outfit and upgrading the weapons. Like people just run through the fucking game and expect to have a good time. It's like, bruh, that shit is in the game for a reason. You're supposed to explore shit, do extra shit.
And people in the comment section still trying to compare with you like Horizon but not Witcher. Y'all still doing this when the games are apart from being like open world RPGs or nothing alike. Y'all gotta stop this. The games are literally almost nothing alike. Not in combat, not in story, not in the way the world is designed. There's literally nothing about those two games that's similar besides the genre. Stop it.
You didn't replay that game though, did you?
No, I said I platinumed it, and now
I replayed it.
I know. I think you're the only one though. I'm just checking to make sure.
I don't replay most games though, so that ain't nothing new for me.
That's that Tony way. I feel you, bro.
Shut up. Shut up, Jimmy. Shut up.
Y'all ready for another one and done in 2 weeks? All right.
I don't
get that about the community. They will hype the game for like 2 years, and then the game's out, and we played it for 2 weeks. We don't talk about it no more.
Yeah,
honey, hyped it for 2 years.
One and done coming, baby.
No, the melee combat definitely could be improved in Horizon. I will say that.
Absolutely.
You're right.
That's true. Yeah, that was not saying the game ain't got no issues. The game definitely got issues.
No, the melee is poor, but it was.
Hold on, I gotta call out all the assholes that say I'm stupid anytime I say this, right? I said that because one of the complaints about Horizon, the complaint I got as well, is the platforming and the traversal when you're going vertically, right? I said that they should add a jetpack in the next game that runs off of parts, right? Like how all the weapons run off of parts. And people like Jack move, that's insane. That's crazy. That don't make no sense. I'm like, well, excuse the fuck out of me. It ain't like we in the year 3018 in the game or whatever the fuck. And you fight.
You got robot dinosaurs.
Hey, bro, you fight
about what makes sense.
You fight fucking robot T-Rexes, but a jetpack too far? Really, nigga? Like, really? You literally fighting big ass bird creatures that she can easily harvest the parts and make her own wings as a jetpack. That's not outlandish.
If it's not like a main part of the game, like after you beat it, like didn't Legend of Zelda, didn't they give you like that motorcycle just to explore after you beat the game?
Yeah, there was a motorcycle.
Like you didn't get that while playing the game, right? You had to beat it.
Jimmy, how would you know? Did you even beat it?
Nah, it was DLC, wasn't it?
Did you beat that game, Matt?
Yeah, it was DLC. Hello?
Y'all stupid.
Y'all dumb.
A jetpack would definitely make sense. So you just got to have it working on parts. You can't have it to where it's unlimited. Then you wouldn't be able to use it. Like
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad. What else we got? Yakuza Kiwami 2 coming to PC for anybody who cares.
Yeah, you hear these Xbox guys saying Sony lost another exclusive?
Oh my god, they still on there, bro.
I was like, yo, isn't this game like on PC?
Mine always fishing in the
PlayStation.
Xbox River, dog.
It was on Wii U.
This game on literally everything but Xbox.
Hey man, if you don't call out stupidity, it spreads.
Oh my god.
Tis true. Tis true.
The Xbox River.
Xbox
That river got no fish in it.
Oh shit.
Are we still talking about L-Box though?
So, yeah.
Box.
Anybody who likes Yakuza coming to PC. Also
And it's
rumors,
on Steam.
also rumors of Battlefield Bad Company 3
I heard about that.
gonna be launching like sometime next 2 years around with the new consoles.
Nice.
Hey, let me ask you guys this. What is so cool about Bad Company?
The characters.
Because I started Battlefield at Battlefield 3, so I don't know nothing about like Bad Company.
Don't people like the
2.
smaller maps and all that?
What was your first game system, Visions?
My first game system?
Yep.
I think I had like a Super Nintendo.
Really?
Yeah,
You was mad young
like
back
I've had
then.
a Super Nintendo, a Genesis. I've had a lot of systems. I've had a Dreamcast.
So why didn't you play Resident Evil 2 when it originally came out of curiosity?
I've never heard of it. I never heard of Resident Evil until the PS2.
What the fuck?
What?
That was like one
Like-
of the biggest
Really,
games
bro?
on the
What the
Like I didn't hear of Resident Evil until Resident Evil 4 came out on the PS2.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It came out on the GameCube first, though. That's crazy.
I know, and I didn't hear about it until PS.
How you didn't hear
PS4.
about it? That was one of the biggest franchises back then.
But that's
Yeah, it
good.
was.
Back then, like when it came to gaming, it was one of those things I didn't hear people talk about. I just went to the store, saw something, and I was like, okay.
No, you never saw it at the stores.
Bro, you know we had the internet then, right?
But at that age, you know the age where
Yeah,
you
he probably,
like,
he probably wouldn't look for all that.
You was
Back
buying
then,
games.
we had
don't know
hold
the
on.
games.
Back then, we had EGMs and Game Informers.
yeah,
and
but
stuff.
there was a certain age where you were like buying games based off the cover.
Vinny
that was,
like
that
an
was before EGMs and everything.
Yeah,
But
like
you didn't know no other gamers?
no, like I would like it was just me and one other friend. Like
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what? I was like that
growing-
too when growing up. All my boys, we just basically played NBA Live, and
Fire.
we like actually went out and played basketball. We didn't talk about video games.
Yeah,
We might beat each other's
What the
ass.
hell? You
for
played
fighting.
fake basketball than real basketball?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, we did
growing up-
because I'm from Seattle. It rained all the time.
Mm.
Why the hell would I go out and play basketball in the rain? That's when we played NBA Live.
My cousins are who like they got me into Final Fantasy. They're the first time I heard about Final Fantasy. They got me into it.
I know,
Freaky.
I know BG struggled like hell in Final Fantasy before there was voice acting.
bro. Like for example, the first Final Fantasy I've ever beat was 15,
Wow.
Well,
and that's
Well-
why I like Final Fantasy 15. And other people was like, "Oh, this ain't Final Fantasy." I'm like, "Oh, it's dope."
Your first
Loki,
Final
the
Fantasy was
only one I ever
15?
played was 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo. What were the games you were playing growing up? Like
growing up, I was playing like Sonic, Mario, Donkey Kong, Mortal Kombat, Sly Cooper, the GOAT.
Okay,
Crash
Vincent, I see you.
Bandicoot, you know what I mean?
I see you.
Dragon Ball
dog.
Z Budokai 3, Resident Evil
God.
4. I was playing games like that.
Mm.
This is like some new age gamer.
No, look, I played a lot of I played all the OG Nintendo games, like the old Star Foxes and stuff. It's just I didn't play a lot of. Here's a better way to
Well,
say it.
you was playing games targeted towards your age range.
Yes, I was playing more rated E-T games growing up.
Okay, let's put it this way. Have you ever been to a Blockbuster and rented a game?
Yes.
That's weird. So you're old enough to have done that, but like, okay, I don't
Well, you
know.
said they had SNES, BG. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just weird. It's just
no. It's
Well, I
just
mean,
like
my children are 9 and 13. They played SNES. I made sure of that. That
Yeah,
don't
like-
mean a lot.
That's good
Yeah,
parenting right there.
It just depends. Like the games, it's especially when we were growing up. Like I didn't get magazines and stuff growing up, so like any game I played was just me going to the store, seeing it, and it was like, oh, I like that cover, and grabbing it. Like none of my friends, because I was the one telling my friends about games. Like when Lord of the Rings 2 Towers came out, I told all my friends about it, and we were all playing
Hey.
it. You know, like,
Hey, BG at 7:30. You need to start reading them super chats. So
Oh yeah. Okay, let's just breeze through some other
Game of
stuff.
Thrones.
So yeah, like we mentioned, Bad Company 3 is a rumor. Another Ratchet and Clank game is a rumor.
fire.
PlayStation Plus Premium
I think that's fake.
Trash.
I think it's fake because
Not
they're
interested.
they saying alphas and betas. Like
Yeah.
nobody's paying extra for that. Also, usually these developers want to lock like pre-orders behind alphas and betas. So I think it's malarkey is what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I think shit fake.
All right.
Malarkey.
Yeah, y'all like that? You like that right there?
Oh, to answer someone's question, no, I didn't hear about Final Fantasy VII until like 2013.
Damn.
What?
How you didn't? No, bro. You was on the internet back then, bro. Stop it. You lying now, bro.
No, I'm like dead ass. I didn't hear nothing about Final Fantasy 15. Actually,
Well,
it was around the time I started watching. I didn't find out about Final Fantasy 7 until BG.
Well, all right.
This is crazy.
All right, let's move on.
This is crazy.
Fuck.
Oh, So Twitch is changing its payment cycle. Before it was 45 days. Now it's 15.
Yeah, that's your initial payment. Well, actually, it was worse than that. At first, it was after you got affiliated or partnered, you would have to wait to the end of the month you got partnered. Then it was like 60 days on top of that. Then they changed to 45. But yeah, now it's 15.
That's quick.
And if you on Twitch and you partnered or affiliated, you get paid twice this month because they said they wanted to catch up. So yeah, shout out to Twitch.
Okay, that's cool. That's good. YouTube need to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to get rid of this fucking threshold, man. At least lower the threshold, like $100 threshold, bro. Really?
Oh yeah, that's the only
make it
reason why I
50,
partnered
bro.
again.
God
That's
dang.
literally the only reason why I partnered again. I'm like, I'm in a dry spell and not getting nothing.
I know,
months.
bro. Yeah, sometimes they should be like, oh yeah, I ain't getting paid next month. Might as well wait.
Okay. Sony is no longer banning offensive PSN accounts, and instead will swap them out temporary for non-offensive ones.
That's an improvement. That's good.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good enough for Kofi though.
I mean, they was just outright banning, shit. So
I
you
was
get a chance to change your name.
I was playing Jump Force, and I tried to name my character Me So Horny, but it wouldn't let me.
How old are you, BJ?
Listen, it was funny. You can't tell me
so horny.
Yeah, I was like MISO horny, and it was like, no, you can't use this. This is offensive. I'm like, come on, bro.
I named my character Toka Kirishima after the GOAT from Tokyo Ghoul. Yes.
I don't know what
Another
that is.
trash anime.
You don't like Tokyo Ghoul, Bond?
No. First of all, that could be considered horror. How come you aren't scared watching it?
Because it's not scary.
Oh god.
I don't know what that is.
But a man that walks slowly and chases you through a police station is.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 rooms behind you.
Shaq in a trench coat is scary.
He said Shaq in a trench coat.
Jesus.
Nah, yeah, it's scary.
Y'all see the score of this game? Bro, they getting blown the
Yeah,
fuck out.
83-47. It's bad.
God.
Hold on, Bond, let me ask you this. You don't like...
Ooh, the Bucks?
Yeah, the Bucks up there by
Yeah.
damn near 40.
Hey, Bond, when it comes to Tokyo
mean,
Ghoul, do you not like the anime or the manga also?
It's just stupid.
So you don't like the manga either?
No.
Oh, my God.
That trash Tomb Raider movie that came out like 2 years ago is getting a sequel.
Oh, God.
I actually watched that movie. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
It was pretty bad.
I mean, it was a bad movie, but it wasn't as bad. I thought.
Okay, for video game movies, it wasn't Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
No, it was watchable. It was watchable.
But for overall movie standards, it was still pretty.
So, BG, would you rather watch the new one or the one with Angelina Jolie?
Angelina Jolie.
I never seen the ones with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, I haven't seen those either.
I didn't like the old school Tomb Raider games. I didn't start liking Tomb Raider until
Bro,
2013.
the ones with Angelina Jolie were amazing.
They were okay.
I wasn't a big fan of Tomb
You
Raider.
called it amazing. Wow.
Yeah,
Look,
amazing.
Jim,
No, you
look,
know what you think.
the reason, I was like 6 or 7 when those came out. So, like, for me,
Yeah, you saw them lips, you saw them hips. You was like, okay.
yeah, like my
This movie
standards
right
for
now.
movies weren't that high as a kid. Okay,
Standard for games aren't too high out there.
Bond, what are you talking about? Like, I like Witcher. I like all the games you like. What are you talking about, Bond?
You don't like Resident Evil 2?
Resident Evil 2 game of the year until further notice.
See, you're missing. You're not. I like the game of Resident Evil 2. I enjoyed what I was playing, but I got scared. That's all.
No, they were definitely
what
movies.
it's supposed to do to you. But there's a mod where you can make all the zombies and the clowns if that makes it easier for you.
Or tofu.
Probably worse.
Yeah, that's probably worse.
I've seen, like, I remember this, you know, like when I seen Dragon Ball Evolution as a kid, I was like,
Let's not talk
even as a
about that.
kid, I knew that was garbage.
Hold up. Dragon Ball Evolution was not good by anybody's standard.
Okay, I thought you were about to say something crazy.
Look, I had to apologize to my mom for making her watch that movie with me.
Oh my god!
Because I was hyped. I was like, "Mom, to go take me to see Dragon Ball Evolution." After I saw it, we were walking out. I was like, "Mom, I'm sorry."
My mom might have smacked the shit out of me.
Wait, that's the actual the live action one, right?
Yeah. Where they made Uzaru, who's supposed to be like this big ass ape, 6 foot tall and shit. Like, I don't know what they were doing.
I never watched actually never seen the Avatar movie.
I hear you're not missing nothing.
It's all right. You talking about the Last Airbender?
Didn't they mispronounce the main character's name?
Yeah, the Last Airbender movie was. Look,
they're making another. They're making a Netflix series live action.
Yeah, they
I heard about that. But I
they
think
stop making everything to a live series and stop fucking up my shit I like.
Bro, look, they fuck up every live action anime movie. They fucked up Death Note. They fucked up the Bleach live action shit.
Well, get ready for Cowboy Bebop because you know Ein is going to be a husky instead of a corgi now.
Oh my god.
Where do y'all find time to even watch animes? Like that's a legit question. Like
like me.
Well, what is everybody watching? Because I only watch
because like you know, and one anime can be so many episodes. I feel like, and people be watching like multiple anime. I'm like, where do y'all find time?
Okay, so here's what I do. So I have the weekly animes that are like I watch the new episode when they come out every week, right? But then I have that one anime that I'm watching the full series that's already finished. So I balance the full series one with the weekly ones.
I'm just watching weekly ones. All I watch is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Trash.
Now what?
JoJo is trash.
You're insane. Anyway, all I watch is that, Ace of Diamonds, and
you watch Ace of Diamonds?
And One Punch Man just came out.
Hold up, you watch Ace of Diamonds?
Of course, I played baseball growing up.
Oh my god, that's the greatest sports anime of all time.
It's one of them. But how the hell is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure trash?
I think it's just the timing of me watching it. So like I didn't understand the luster of it, I guess.
You really don't need to understand it. It's just good.
Like the other day, I watched the first couple episodes and I didn't get into it.
Well,
so I was just like,
Vampire Blood is the weakest of all the seasons. The first one.
Oh well, that's probably why.
Well, that's just like saying, "Oh, Dragon Ball sucked," but that doesn't mean Dragon Ball Z wasn't good.
I watched this little video made by, I forgot the dude's name, but he made a 15-minute video of why the Boo saga is, you know, the worst saga, and
it is.
And pretty much all the reasons why I didn't like it. He like nailed it. I can't remember.
Look, objectively speaking, the Frieza saga is the greatest season.
Yeah, show could have ended at that season 2 with Goku dying.
Pretty much.
Let me see.
I like the Cell games.
I think it's Seth the Programmer. I think.
Yeah, he makes a bunch of good videos.
Yeah, he talked about
him and Chuck the Cybercuck.
Did you say the Cybercuck?
That's his name.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Seth the Programmer and Chuck the Cybercuck.
Yeah, it's called Majin Buu, the Mishandled Mess, and totally not Mark made a video, and he said pretty much he was just talking about how they put everything in a whole bunch of stuff in the Buu saga that had ultimately no bearing on the ending, absolutely nothing, you know, and
like the kids fusing.
Yeah,
like Imagine Vegeta.
Yeah.
Like
I like the fact that Super Saiyan's supposed to be this legendary Saiyan art form that now everybody does.
Super Saiyan 3 didn't do shit.
Yeah, like he named like at least 3 major, well, supposed to be major plot points in the Buu saga where if you completely remove them, the ending is still the same.
Also, Gohan was supposed to be the strongest character, but then became a bitch. Like
the Great Saiyan Man.
Yeah, Great Saiyan.
Yeah,
Buu arc was trash.
Great Saiyan Man's garbage.
Yeah, I definitely.
He ruined my favorite Dragon Ball character. I was mad.
What did you expect? Gohan was never a fighter.
I mean, that's true, but still,
But
like,
that's true, but that don't make me any less.
no. What made Gohan thing worse? We all knew he wasn't a fighter, but coming off of the Cell saga, it kind of it was a tough pill to swallow. It was like
He wasn't even a fighter then, though.
I know, but you saw how much power he had.
But he was a joke in the Boo saga, like
in the
he
Boo
can't come
saga?
from body.
He was joke the whole series. He's still my favorite character.
no, not the whole series. He was you shouldn't have done him like everybody is mad at how they did Gohan and Boo
No,
saga.
the thing
though.
is,
You can read them super.
Gohan was supposed to
we
become the
got
main
it.
character.
Gohan was the strongest individual character in the Boo saga, though.
Yeah,
they actually
got the
demoted
ultimate
him.
form.
That was the only character they made him lose power.
All right, well, let's read these super chats and get out of here.
What's up, Kent?
All right.
You having trouble, BG?
No, I'm scrolling down.
Oh, the free Game of Thrones.
Man, rolls up. This shit crazy.
Yes, that's why. All right, Jason Elliott said, "Yo, did my dude drive by my house on a motorcycle bumping Chingy? Bumping Chingy in 2019." Wow. Okay, Darian Nelson said there was a kid in my old high school that died from jogging after drinking Monster.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Shit fucks with their heart.
Not good.
You know what's really bad for you?
Poor
When
Loco.
people get like when people get like a mixed drink with like Red Bull, that shit is like a heart attack waiting to happen.
Vodka Red Bull. Doing that. That's a popular drink.
Yeah, vodka Red Bull, fuck your shit up.
Yeah,
it's not 41 right now.
Only time I'll ever have a vodka Red Bull is of like I know my friends want to stay out and I'm ready to go home. Like, I gotta get up.
Rando Warrior 2X 2.0 actually. I don't know if I could read this. This is bad.
Is it disrespectful?
It's he said, okay, J-Tech watches I'm gonna initial it. J-Tech watches B.O.B. porn on his Vita.
B.O.B.
What?
B.O.B. Okay.
Boy on boy?
You said it. You said it, Jack.
I know what I'm talking.
Yes. I didn't want to read it out loud.
Hey, man, shout out to Pyro, man.
BG, what are you, 5? The hell?
Listen, I'm not trying to say it out loud, and then they flag the video and like demonetize it.
For saying boy on boy, hold on, BG.
Yes, boy on boy porn. That's not, bro. That's wild.
He just mean gay porn.
I know.
I think you looking at it a different way.
Yes, boy, because he said boy. That's like some. Come on.
I mean, he pretty much mean man, oh man. He right.
He specifically meant,
Well, either way, shout out to Pyro, man. I don't.
Oh man, Ruffle Mutt said today's Reggie Fils-Aimé's last day. Shout out to you, sir.
Good riddance. I mean, shout out to Reggie. Shout out to my guy Reggie. He did a good job.
Hustle and Motivate said days gone finna be lit. Hopefully. Callum Hunter said tell Kids Move to bet on John Jones so he can lose. Mr. Heisenberg said Crash Team Racing demo at GameStop next week. Fire.
GameStop's still around?
They still gonna be open next week?
They still doing demos? That's crazy.
I better go get my money out of there. People keep saying that.
Yo, buying used games now there is so cheap because like older ones, they're trying to get rid of everything.
Yep.
Well, GameStop can't seem to trade itself in, so there's a problem there.
Okay.
Robert Franklin said hit that like button, appreciate it. Chris the editor said these Valve corporate slaves are just shook that Epic is actually making moves while Gabe sits on his dwindling pile of cash.
I ain't dwindling, but I understand it.
Like, I wish I had a dwindling pile of cash.
Word to sit on.
We got a pile of cash to sit on like that.
Right. Tron by Fire said, how is it any different from getting a PS4 to play exclusives? That's going farther to play a game than getting the Epic Store client. Jazzy Jefferson said, PC dudes who say exclusives are anti-consumer, but they play Pokemon games. Tron by Fire said, so Sea of Trash, actually, is what he said. Sea of Trash didn't need all that at launch, but now let's be happy it's getting basic features. Nah, fam.
Well,
Odd One O Cafe said Lost Legacy is better than Uncharted 4. That's a big fact.
in a lot of areas, I agree with that.
Yeah, I did say that. I said it this
Lost
morning.
Legacy was good, yeah.
Big fact.
I don't agree.
Round by Fire said, "Didn't BG like Lost Legacy better? And that was a climbing simulator with little action compared to action-heavy UC4." I disagree. I don't remember
No,
climbing that much.
Lost Legacy got a little bit more action.
I don't remember climbing.
Yeah,
that
Legacy,
much.
but Legacy has more action, but it is a much shorter game. Like you had chapters in freaking Uncharted 4, you just climb.
Yeah. I don't remember climbing that much in Lost Legacy, but that's
No, that shit definitely got a lot of platforming.
I don't remember. So excited, said, "Can't believe BG blocked me. Been watching him since Broken Movies HD." See, now you still try to crack jokes even after I blocked you.
Hey, man, I'm blocked for it.
Hold
That's
on.
my guy
Is
right
that, is
there.
that broken movie thing real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to know why it got shut down?
Oh yeah, when you 10 old them.
It's crazy.
I remember that shit.
Oh, I
3D,
thought that was
3D BG. I remember that shit.
BG's
that
fraud
was just
ass
a
supposed to
joke.
close out his channel, but he closed down Broken Games Movies.
Yeah. Listen, I'll unblock. I'm gonna unblock. So excited, and the other dude I blocked before the podcast. I just needed to block y'all for the moment because y'all was getting on my damn nerves. I'll block y'all after. The Ravenflow said Uncharted 2 is the best overall game. Uncharted 4 had the most personal story.
I can agree with that.
Okay. Drowned by Fire. Sam saved Lost Legacy. Tony, what
Hey,
the hell are you
hold
doing
on,
in here?
What the hell?
I'm on mobile right now, so my audio might be.
Yo, how did he get in? How does he get in here?
Listen.
Probably been just.
I
No, it
came up to
definitely
pull up
wasn't.
on this pussy ass Visions right here.
There we go.
This man blocked me for no reason. Just one day came back and blocked me.
You're not
What's up?
blocked. What are you talking about?
What's up with you, man? What's up?
Look.
You got me blocked. What's up?
Look, I'll tell you about it later.
Exactly.
What?
That's what I thought you said. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put me down.
Yo,
You
who
know-
keeps giving him the link?
I don't. You know what gets on my nerves about Tony? This man could come in here anytime he want. Nobody gives him the link, but when he want to be on a full episode, he be asking me for the link. I'm like, nigga, I know you got it.
Where was Tony at last week? That's my question.
I don't know.
He could have put up with a lot of slander. He fell back.
Bro, it is 97 to 58.
Yeah, this
All
shit.
right,
this shit-
Game of Thrones almost here. Come on, we got to finish this. Okay. Chris Toussaint said, "You want to bring up pacing? Let's talk about how Atreus's attitude turned out of nowhere in God of War.
Out of nowhere.
He's talking about after he realized he was a god, I guess.
Yeah. When he started like having an attitude.
Yeah. I don't know if it was out of nowhere.
The freaking kid.
It depends on the way you play. I mean, I can see what he's saying, but at the same time, it did make sense to the narrative, though.
It was kind of fast.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about him being Loki?
Really, nigga?
Oh wow.
The game been out for a year. It don't even
True. You know what? You're right. You got it.
Oh man.
People will kill me if I just said that. So I low key want y'all to kill Visions. I low key want y'all to kill Visions.
You gonna quote Top Dog? If I speak, I'm in big trouble. I'm gonna fall back. You gotta be.
So you're not going to answer that.
I don't
No,
know.
we're not.
It's been a year. You're right. I feel like the time limit on spoilers should be a year.
Okay. I need this answer. Did the Star Wars trailer not have like 2 sections of gameplay? It looked horrible when he was running across the wall. Animations are trash. It's either early or the game is far behind. It wasn't gameplay though.
It wasn't gameplay.
Yeah, it wasn't gameplay at all. Chris Toussaint said, "Is it fair to compare Shadow of the Tomb Raider to Uncharted Lost Legacy? Uncharted Lost Legacy is better graphically and has better gameplay by far."
Why would we compare those? Like what?
I guess because they're adventure games.
Shadow of Tomb Raider is cool. I mean, I just beat it twice, but
I've always preferred Tomb Raider. So
Shadow of the Tomb Raider was absolute garbage.
no,
You're
I
lame.
don't agree with that. I don't.
That
agree.
game is garbage. Good. That game is.
Some of the platforming is fucked up, and the gunplay is absolute ass. But other than that, no, some of that level design is very nice.
No.
So you saying Shadow of Tomb Raider didn't have good level design, bro?
No.
It was awesome. It was a pretty awesome game.
Stop it, bro.
I like Shadow.
Now you going too far, Smooth.
Okay. So answer me this: is Shadow of the Tomb Raider not the worst out of the trilogy by far?
Yes. No, it's not.
Yeah.
So Smooth, what's
I
the
go with this. Is Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and then Tomb Raider
You're
2013.
insane.
Yes.
You're insane.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say Rise to 13 and then Shadow.
2013 is the best one.
Absolutely.
I think Rise is the best one.
I'm torn. I'm actually
Rise
torn
is
between
definitely the
that.
best one.
Rise of the Tomb Raider is overrated.
I'm torn between Rise and the 2013.
Why is it overrated?
I think Rise of the Tomb Raider overrated. I think Shadow of the Tomb Raider is underrated, and I think Tomb Raider 2013 is where it's at.
Rise of the Tomb Raider had the best Jonah.
We judging by men?
Who cares about Jonah?
No, I'm just saying.
You know how many times I wanted to shoot Jonah?
Did you just say it had the best version of Jonah?
Bro, I ain't gonna even spoil it, but yeah, no, it really wasn't the best version.
It had the best version of the worst character NPC and like
Laura, he's like a fucking.
he is like
I just
top
want to
5.
inject Jonah with some testosterone, just a little bit.
He has like he's one of the
men is
worst,
real.
he's one of the most annoying characters in gaming. Like I hate that guy.
I call him Tito from Rocket Power. Fuck Jonah.
I wanted him to die so bad.
All right.
If
Jonah
Jonah,
just need to tampon bad.
if Jonah would have died in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that game would have been Game of the Year.
Bruh, when he almost died, I was so excited. I thought he was dead.
They tease him down a couple of times, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Like, God damn.
They was playing with our emotions. All right, we got to go. Tony with 25. Honestly, I almost put Uncharted 4 down. Few fight scenes and too much climbing irked me, but picked it back up. It's no Uncharted 2, but top 10 or top 15 this gen. I'll put it in the top 15. Yoshi Space Dragon said, "Are you a man or are you a woman?" Says Black Bond.
Yo, he watching too many porn games that come under pop-ups when you're on the internet.
Oh man.
Tony
You got
with
porn games
20
on the internet?
Yeah, when you click on things, that's why you use ad blocker.
I use that block for everything.
Tony with 25 said, "Not every game needs to be 15 to 20 hours long. Personally, 8 to 10 is perfect. This
I thought
provides."
the Evil Within 2 was too long.
You thought what was too long?
The Evil Within 2.
I thought it was the right.
It's like 15, 20, I think.
Yep.
This provides room for sequels like The Order, Until Dawn, Max Payne, and Rise.
Is anybody really asking for a sequel for The Order, though?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I would like to see.
I ain't heard nobody ask for a sequel for The Order. I thought I was the only one that liked it.
The way they ended The Order, I need a sequel.
That game needs a sequel.
I legit thought I was one of the few people who liked it.
That game needs a sequel badly.
I'm still waiting for Order 1887. So
yeah, I need closure.
So Sony sleep. They don't realize people really want it. They sleep, bro. So excited. Said, not gonna lie. When I saw the bitch pick up the pickaxe outside of, when I saw the bitch pick up the pickaxe in Outlast 2, that's when I turned the game off.
I'm trying to see if I remember what part.
Speaking of Outlast, on the first Outlast, when that dude grabbed you and threw you through that window, I turned it off. and never
Jack
played it.
slanders Outlast 2 a lot. I think it was.
Outlast 2 is not. Yeah, that shit.
I think it was pretty good, but I have to confess that even though the first Outlast came out, many years before, I don't remember Outlast 2 at all. I remember Outlast 1.
Outlast. I don't know what the fuck they was going for with Outlast 2, bro.
I still have a memory.
The story is ridiculous. I'm not going to even spoil it. The ending is absolutely ridiculous.
Outlast 2 is the one where you're in that cornfield and stuff.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta replay that game, but yeah, that joint stupid.
Okay. Let's finish. Jesse donated, appreciated. Mr. Heisenberg said, "I'm more excited for Days Gone than any Xbox or Nintendo game that has come out in the last 10 years." That's a little bit much.
Hold on, Chief. We ain't gonna do that one.
Rystar 94 said, "There's leaked footage of the Sonic movie where Sonic is dancing to Watch Me Whip." I hope that's not real.
Bro, what, fam?
Bro, that's true. That's fine.
That's not good.
Tony Wood 25 said, "What's y'all top 3 memorable gaming moments?" Mine is Psycho Mantis move my controller in Metal Gear, shotgun kills in Gears 1, and Kratos kills Helios. We don't got time to be answering that.
We can answer that next week.
G400 said, "Salute to Weapon Wheel. Salute to Weapon Wheel for real. Appreciate it, man." Jazzy Jefferson said, Hey, Lizards. Oh, he's talking to Visions. Hey, Lizards. Lizards.
Damn.
Ain't no way you didn't know about Final Fantasy VII if you had a PS1. It was the JRPG of the PS1.
Well, I only had a PS1.
All facts.
I only had a PS1 for like the last year before the PS2 came out.
Trial by Fire. Last one. He says the Jedi trailer at 116. No way that was low. No way that was low quality ish. Is CGI. Okay.
What is that noise in the background?
What is it?
That's actually not me this time. But
what is it?
I don't know.
I don't hear no noise, but I'm still playing the Division, so maybe it's
because
that.
on PS1 that had tied with the boomerang, right? That game with the dude with the boomerang, Ty something.
Oh, you talking about that Tasmanian devil? That one, tied to Tasmanian devil, right?
Yeah, that's the name of it. All right, I'm signing into HBO now as we speak. Let's do these outros. Oh my God, that's not my password. What's my password?
Hey, BG, go ahead and slide me that account, fam.
Nah, chill, fam. Visions, do your outro.
Hey guys, it's Visions. Yeah, that's it.
What the fuck?
All right, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J Mega Games. My bad, man. That was me playing Sekiro Bond, a game you ain't gonna play.
I'll play it next. I beat more Souls games than you, so don't even try me.
All right, my bad. My fault. My fault. That.
Like I've beaten every Souls game.
All right, relax.
Okay. Kevin.
Hey, Glorious Kev. Check me out Saturday night. Pixel Crashers podcast on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Pixel Crashers.
All right. Enrique.
Hey, everyone, it's Enrique. Check me out on Basement Radio Arcade podcast Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. East Coast time.
Bond.
Did Enrique even talk the whole podcast?
Yeah, Enrique was talking. Yeah.
I can't. We forgot he was here. Anyway, Visions can't be on again until he finishes Resident Evil 2. Check out my Evil Within 2 playthrough. Follow the man's on Twitter, the most entertaining Twitter around. I'd be clowning these fools all day, and let's go ahead and get out of here. And Smooth, I need to make some bets on NBA, man. I need to help my Sixers secure a playoff win.
Okay.
The Sixers need to beat the Nets first.
Yeah, Bond.
I was so upset by that. I don't get how you lose like that.
Bad.
Let me add to my intro. Thank God to the Laker gods that we got rid of bitch ass Luke Walton, a terrible ass coach.
You said Luke Walton?
You know what? I bet you the Kings finish with a better record than you next year.
I think the Kings are gonna pick them up.
We'll see what the rosters look like next year, but it's a possibility.
Bond, I will bet you $300. What you talking about?
Jack.
Appreciate y'all for watching. I've never seen Legends take this many L's in a short amount of time. Shout out to my guy Vic. He had a lot of background noise, so we probably gonna bring him back next week. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Jack Move Johnny. I will be streaming some more Sekiro tomorrow, and we out.
All right,
Victor, Jack, I heard you're cheesing.
Hey man, some of them boss. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I see some cheese, I'm taking it, dog. It be like that sometimes.
Did Vic do his outro?
No, you remember take that background.
Oh yeah. All right, so everybody did the outro. We can get out of here.
Everybody but me. But Xbox is the best box. I am the best bot. All right, peace.
All right, we'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Yeah.